Hello everyone. I'm a little bit early. I'm just hanging out to make sure that I still understand how this works. Hello there. Let's see, let me test something. If I do this, yeah, that works. Okay. I'm just moving my OBS window far, far into the corner so I don't have to look at it. I think maybe we'll give it like 3-ish minutes, maybe until like 104 or 105, just to give everyone a chance to enter. Let's see. Okay, yeah. I am attempting to deal with mic balancing issues. Hello there. So if the game audio is too quiet or too loud compared to my voice, please let me know. That's easy for me to fix. There's also a sprinkler going outside. So if you hear a repetitive water noise, game is slightly too loud. Okay. Tends to happen with the, what's it called? Like the title screen. I'll bring it down 2 dB. I don't know what that's gonna mean for the actual effect. I should know as a physicist, but I don't. Oh, okay. I'll put it back down. I'll put it back to 9.1 and then we'll see. Oops, that's 9.2. Oh, here we go. Now my computer's fans are showing on. Screen title is blank. How do I change that? Oh, title your stream. I can do it from my phone. It's time for some ghostly dawns. So I set up like an event, but I don't think that it did anything. Side panel. Oh. You know, it probably is there, but maybe I don't have that in my little stream settings thing. It just has like service, server, and stream key, which is not what I want. But maybe somewhere there exists a way to change the title. Okay, we have 2 viewers. That's probably good. That's like a fair amount of people. Should we, oh, that's OBS. That is not the game. I'm gonna do that a lot, I feel. I'm gonna, like, accidentally try to move around on the screen that I see in OBS, and it will be, not great. Do I have any saved games? No, good. I would be afraid if I did.
Dear Ned, remember Sally McDonald?
Nope. Sorry, Nancy. I'm also playing in 800 by 600 resolution right now, which means that the game is taking up a quarter of my screen, which is great. It'll work great. Hopefully I won't need to read anything. Okay, it's 105.
Welcome to my latest case, Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. To start playing, choose either Junior or Senior Detective. If you're new to adventure games or need some help, choose Tutorial.
Okay, here's our first terrible decision. Should we risk Senior Detective, or should we just stick with Junior Detective? I'm leaning towards Junior Detective because I don't want to suffer and really struggle. But I am welcome to the challenge if folks are willing to help. Yeah, I feel that. I'm also a junior. I know nothing about solving mysteries. Well, it's split down the middle a little bit. Huh. The problem is, with this particular game, is that I've never finished this game because this was a game that I could only get to work on our, original computer, which is Windows 95. For some reason, it didn't work on, our real, Windows Vista computer. So I never finished it because the other computer was in my room, facing the wall. And I never wanted to play in there because it was really scary. But I don't know. Maybe I'm a little bit more skilled at this point. We can def help if you want to go hardcore. Let's just do it. Let's go hardcore.
Ned,
Senior
remember
Detective.
Sally McDonald, the woman who took those photos that Dad has up in his office? Well, she just bought a house in Moon Lake, Pennsylvania. A gangster named Mickey Malone built it back in the 20s as his country getaway. We're talking major fixer-upper. Anyway, last night Sally called and she said she desperately needed my detective skills. She refused to say why over the phone. Naturally, I said I'd drive to Moon Lake immediately. But weird things started happening the moment I pulled up. First, this big tree fell down behind my car and has me totally blocked in. And then I discovered that Sally's gone. She left a note that suggested something terrible happens here at night. She's supposed to call me from her car. So here I sit, writing to you while I wait for the phone to ring. It's nighttime, and although part of me is dying to know what frightened Sally away, another part of me is starting to feel a little uneasy. I'll let you know what happens. Ever yours, Nancy.
Well, I think I have a guess of what possibly could have happened. Maybe it was the ghost dogs of Moon Lake. Well, it's good to know we have a pen and a PDA, which that hasn't existed for a little bit. Is there a phone on this thing? No, it's just an address book. Okay. Okay. I'm assuming this is the phone that's ringing. Again, let me know if audio balance needs to be dealt with. Check out squeaking. Mice? Hope not.
Hello?
Nancy, hi, it's Sally. We have to talk fast because I'm in my car and my cell phone's running low, so we might get cut off. But did you see my note?
Yes, are you all right?
No, I feel awful bailing on you like that. You must think I'm such a flake.
I'm just worried about you. What's wrong?
I couldn't stand the thought of spending another night there. I knew you were on your way, but it didn't help. I just got too scared.
Oh, that's a bummer. What's there to be scared of? It's so peaceful and quiet here. Or you make it sound like the house is haunted or something. I'm not gonna be like, it's so peaceful and quiet, because I just got here and it's not. It doesn't look great inside the house, so...
You make it sound like the house is haunted or something.
Not the house, the woods. Just wait until it gets dark, then you'll see. What am I saying? Nancy, you shouldn't be there by yourself either. Why don't you just go get in your car and go home? Or drive to Philadelphia. My aunt's got plenty of room.
Oh, is there some plot that I wasn't aware occurred yet?
One of your trees seems to have other plans
we'll go with
for me.
my hand was forced by a tree accident. tree fell down behind my car just as I was driving up to the house. I'm blocked in. Well, I don't necessarily want someone who has a chainsaw to come by.
A tree fell down behind my car just as I was driving up to the house. I'm blocked in.
Oh, the dead maple beside the driveway. Oh, they told me it was in danger of falling over when I had the place inspected. I just never got around to doing anything about it. Listen, call M's Emporium. That's a store on the lake. Emily knows everybody. She'll know who to call if she decides to answer her phone.
Okay. I mean, it's probably good to have a car.
It's late. Won't the store be closed?
Where's my brain? Okay, look. I just bought a little outboard motorboat.
M is everywhere.
But the guy who put it in for me
What do you
said
mean
it
M is
should run
everywhere?
just fine. It's tied up at the dock out front. Just get in it and go. Go anywhere. Just get away from the house.
Oh, God. Already in an escape scenario. Yeah, first of all, not sure if Nancy can safely operate a boat unless it's like a rowboat. Oof.
I can't just take off in your boat. It's pitch black outside.
Then listen to me. Go around the house and
Isn't
lock
M's Emporium
all the
in other
doors and
games?
windows. Do that right now.
Maybe. I've lost all knowledge of Nancy Drew games since I stopped thinking about them. I mean, I guess that happens with a lot of things. The minute it leaves my mind, it's gone. Okay, we gotta be paranoid now. What are you so afraid of?
There aren't any locks
Nancy,
on the
it's
doors
the
and
ghost
windows.
dogs.
What are you so afraid of?
The dogs. Those dogs.
Uh-oh.
Out of nowhere.
Yep, that's definitely
Outside
what breaking up sounds like.
Teeth and claws. Horrible.
Dogs? Hello? Did you say dogs? Hello?
Hello? Well. Huh. Ooh. Love it.
What is that?
Probably like an owl? Ooh, a puzzle.
It's stuck. I need some sandpaper.
Oh,
It's stuck.
well, I don't have any sandpaper right now. Okay, so we're gonna need sandpaper at some point. Oh, this game is in stereo, folks. Oh, I do remember this. That looks like Bad News Bears.
I need to fix this.
Yeah, good luck, Nancy. I'm just gonna not deal with the potential owl outside. Hello? Bark. Cool. I have no idea what that puzzle's about, so we're not gonna do that right now. What else can I do? There's a broom. I can't really go over there, it seems like. I can go over here. Oops. Still getting used to the controls. There's a lot of post-it notes. Get dead tree cut down. Well, it's a little too late for that. Got some water. We cannot enter the cooler. Get well water tested ASAP. Okay, don't drink the water. Close. That'll be useful. Okay, potentially water doesn't, or maybe the water's turned off. Forest trails. Harry, thought you could use this map to the cemetery. You'll find lots of bait along the way, especially at night. The cemetery's real hard to find. I got lost a bunch of times. Okay, yeah, this is the map from hell that I'm never gonna remember, but it's gonna be fine. I want those glasses. Nancy, I'm really sorry, but I just can't face another night here. I'm going to my aunt's in Philadelphia. Door is open. Make yourself at home. We'll call you from my car. Okay, yeah, we got that already. Okay, great. What was over here? No idea. A refrigerator of some kind, potentially? Antique? This is the 7th game in the series. Leaves that appear on a fresh spring tree make my birth different from the other 3. When swans drift by on shimmering blue, I'm the one who plays in the summer dew. When autumn's call brings out the deer, it is I who howls on mornings clear. And when winter comes and birds take flight, look to me to sleep through the long gray night. Okay, that's probably important. And my first instinct says that it has something to do with that clock puzzle, because it had like a little season thing. So that's fun. A side door. Oh, I guess
the
we have to
moon's
go.
so bright, I won't need my flashlight.
Okay. I don't know about that. Can I just like hang out outside, even though there was like probably an owl? Got some.
Those look too rotten.
Oh, okay. How do I have to close the tarp to leave? A cellar. We cannot get into the cellar. Some directions. That's... Oh no. I'm gonna have to be aware of my cardinal directions in a game? That's possibly the worst thing.
I'd better wait until daylight.
Okay. Let's see what was up with that owl. Whoa, the mouse got really big. Hello?
Something's out there.
It definitely sounds like a person making an owl
Now
noise.
look what you've done.
Oh god.
That was a Strixvaria. At least I think it was. Never know for sure now, will I?
Sorry, sir. Don't really care. Who are you?
Who are you?
My name's Red Knot. And if you've got a volume knob, I'd appreciate your taking it down a notch before you scare away everything from here to Lancaster.
I'm Nancy Drew. Don't give away your name, Nancy.
What is it you're afraid I'll scare away?
Birds.
That's how they get
I'm
you.
trying to look for birds.
Oh.
What are you doing out here?
He's a bird watcher. Okay, now we have to say that we are Nancy Drew. Collectively, we are Nancy Drew. Welcome. I see I have 5 viewers now. That's amazing. I'm Nancy Drew. I'm staying in this house, and I heard a lot of weird noises, so I came outside to investigate. I sensed that was, him making those noises.
I'm Nancy Drew. I'm staying in this house, and I heard a lot of weird noises, so I came out here to investigate.
That was me, Miss Nancy Drew, calling in birds. And doing a pretty good job of it, too, till you showed up. Where'd you come from, anyway?
From River Heights, which is in an unspecified state.
I drove in today from River Heights to visit my friend Sally McDonald.
Now, why would you want to do a thing like that? The Malone house is no place for one young woman, let alone 2.
You've met Sally?
You've met Sally?
I talked to her a couple of times. But you know, the last time I saw her, she wasn't doing so good. She acted real anxious, scared.
What do you think was scaring her? Potentially you outside of her house making weird bird noises all the time?
What do you think was scaring her?
The dogs. The dogs of Mickey Malone. Legend goes that when Malone was finally arrested and hauled away, his 4 dogs went running off into the woods and were never seen again. People would just hear them, howling like their hearts were broken every night until one by one, they all died and went silent.
He's whispering
But
and I
every time
can't
someone
really hear him.
tries living in the Malone house, back they come.
Oh, that's not great. Are you saying Sally's house is haunted by ghost dogs?
Are you saying Sally's
I
house
think that is
haunted by
what he's
ghost
saying.
dogs?
Every night, ever since she moved in, you could hear them howling. And some nights the dogs would appear outside the house, running around, snarling and barking and throwing themselves at the doors and windows. And then they'd be gone. They're buried in the cemetery just beyond the house, you know. Them and Malone both.
All right. Did they ever attack Sally? They are ghosts,
Did they ever attack Sally?
but I don't know.
She never gave them the chance. After the first attack, she stopped going out at night. Just locked the doors when it got dark and sat tight until morning.
Why haven't? I don't think they investigate paranormal ghost dogs.
The dogs would attack
I don't think the police will do
It's like
that.
they don't want anybody but Malone living there. I guess they don't know he's dead. And so are they.
Oof.
Did she ever call the police?
This isn't New York City, Miss Nancy Drew. All they got around here is one officious little park ranger.
Yes.
And all Jeff Akers does is sit around all day trying to figure out how he can get himself transferred out of here to a bigger park.
Do you live close
Do you
by?
live close by?
I just come to Moon Lake in the spring to look for birds. Got an observation platform just up the path, kind of my base camp, and I've got a little outboard down there on the lake. Left my car at the big dock up lake. Don't really need it.
Ooh, ooh, here come the dogs. Excellent.
Those the ghost dogs?
What do you
Yes,
think,
ma'am.
Nancy?
Which is why I think it would be a good idea if I went my merry way and you got yourself back inside that house.
One more thing. The water in Sally's well needs to be tested. How do I do that?
Get a sampling kit from Jeff Akers. Ranger station's on the east side of the lake.
On
Good
the
luck,
east side
Miss
of the
Nancy
lake.
Drew.
Okay. Oof. Well, I don't immediately... Yes, dog. I don't immediately trust Red not,
I'd better wait until
Yes, I
daylight.
but it's probably a good idea to go in the house. I am going to quickly look at this. Let's see. So, south is towards the house, west is behind the house, east is in front of the house, and north is into the woods. There's going to be a lot of into the woods related statements in this, so get excited for that, everybody. Actually, I'm not so sure of the directions. We will figure it out, I'm sure. Okay. Excellent. Into the woods we go again. But not now, because there's ghost dogs everywhere. Oh, geez.
This
Hello.
is not good.
This is not good. Ghosts typically can't do stuff like that. Oh dear. It's just showing you little snapshots. Oh, love it. Love these ghost dogs. Oof. That just looks like a regular dog. I didn't like that at all. Are we free now? Can we move around? Oh my god, my computer fans are at like 800%. My computer did not like those dogs. Neither did I. Do we go outside? So there's a functionality called Second Chance in this game, which means that if you die, you just get to start again. So I'm gonna investigate. There doesn't seem to be many dogs outside, as in, like, there's no dogs. So, interesting. Well, we should see if maybe the plank of wood that we found can fix the floor. It's just one.
Those floorboards need to be replaced.
Yeah, well, Nancy, that's not how you do it, but...
It's still not fixed.
Okay, that's good to know. Need more floorboards. There's also not a checklist in this game unless it's on our PDA. My mom had one of these in the olden days. Case notes. Yeah, okay, this is game 7, so I don't know when they started having checklists. Probably when they started having computers in the games. Oh my god. I heard www.herinteractive.com is a great place to learn about the latest detective techniques. Oh, that's the website where these games are sold. Were sold. Do we not get one because it's senior detective? Oh, that's a good question. That could be the case. They typically prevent you from having a checklist in senior detective, so I brought this on myself. Maybe we just, like, chill. Maybe we just sleep And we can go to the ranger station in the morning. You are going upstairs to sleep. When would you like to wake up? In reality, I would choose PM, but let's do AM. Okay. Shall we depart via boat to another place? Hello? I don't really want to venture into the woods right now. Do we have the map? Yes, we do. But I don't trust myself to not get immediately lost and make this a horrible to watch stream. So let's boat it up.
The boat's full of water.
Oh, great. Oh, me too. I also wish that's how sleeping worked.
I need to bail out the boat.
Oh boy. Okay, we need like a bucket? We need a bucket. There's probably a bucket in the house. It's a bottle. That's a fun little stove thing. Got some fun woods music. Okay, there's a lot of bleach. Oh, probably for cleaning. Bucket? A cup? A cup would probably work. Anybody see a bucket? Was there one under the tarp? That's a good question. Oh, the controls. Bucket. Bucket, please.
Those look too rotten.
Are you a bucket? It's difficult to see what... There's a shovel, maybe. Alas. Heck. Maybe the cellar would be where you keep a bucket. Can we just use our gloved hands? Is there a hole in the boat? That's also, like, an important consideration. Oh!
Looks like paw prints.
Ooh. Sure does. Paw print. Paw print. Ghost dogs can't make paw prints. That's what they say. Alright. Bucket. Bucket, bucket. Use bucket on boat. Pick up screwdriver. That'll probably be useful. I have a feeling we're gonna have to pick that up every time, or else it's not gonna be good.
The spark plug is
no, the spark plug is missing. Where am I gonna get a spark plug?
I gotta have some torque.
Oh, I remember this. I gotta have some torque.
The spark plug is missing.
It seems like pretty important. Okay, I don't know what this is. I don't know how engines work. The torque. Force times lever arm. Huh. Oh, I already did that one. I'm putting all of them down. That sounds like a good idea. But I don't have a spark plug. Probably won't work without a spark plug. Ah, dang. Okay, I really don't want to go into the woods because I'm going to get lost. Where even are we? Is this the house? Are we nerds? I'm not a nerd. I know that. Well, here's the problem. I don't think there's going to be a spark plug in the woods. That's what I'm thinking. That would be like the least likely place for a spark plug to be.
Those look too rotten.
I know, Nancy. Stop telling me about the plank. Maybe I can just like yank that open. Nope. Anything. I can pour water on it. I can use a pen on it. I have this letter. Any ideas, folks? Is there anything else inside the house that I missed? Please don't hate me. Yeah, the sound, he thinks it is in the woods. Yeah. Yeah. Let's wander in the woods for a little bit and try not to get lost. Yeah, the sound in this game, it's not great. It could also be because I used an interesting program to install it. And wait a second. If that's one way, what's this way? Ah, a secret place for resources. Excellent.
A face only a gnome could love.
Alright. That was unnecessary. A key. A box, an iron. Some snowshoes, we're gonna need those. For the definitely not winter time that it is. An air hose? Okay. Oh my. Okay, that's not something we should be breathing, apparently. Extermination supplies, perhaps? A spider. We're looking for a spark plug is what we're looking for. I wonder if it's in this locked box.
The key broke off.
Oh, jeez, Nancy.
It's locked.
The key broke off. What now? Oh. Who needs locks? Not us. Ooh, that sounds useful in this day and age. A hammer and some nails, a gas mask. I spy. Okay. Still no spark plug, which I'm a little unhappy with. A car jack, maybe? I don't like that gnome. I wish it would not be there. Boo, boo, boo. Oh, we've got a lot of PPE going on. Okay, well, oops. There wasn't a spark plug in there, unless I missed it. Oh, there's no woods that way. Okay. So, is there like a compass? Yeah. So, we got stone pillar. It's your extreme PPE edition. We are ready for anything in these woods. I think what we're hoping is going to happen is that we're going to find a spark plug just sitting on the ground in the woods. Maybe I should call somebody first. Who can I call? Oh, maybe I'll just call Sally. Oh, do I really have to dial? I can't just click? I'm shaking my head right now. Excuse me. Sally, your boat's broke.
Sally, it's Nancy.
Nancy, did you see them? Did you see the dogs?
Yes,
I
I
saw
did,
one dog.
and I can understand why you left. They were pretty frightening. But if it's okay with you, I'd really like to stay and get to the bottom of whatever's going on. That's why you asked me here in the first place, right?
Yes.
Sure
but
is.
Nancy, are you sure?
Positive. Consider Detective Drew officially on the case.
I wish I were even half the trooper you are, Nancy. I have such high hopes for that house. All the beauty there, the wildlife, all the pictures I was going to take. It would break my heart to have to give it up.
Yeah, I know. When was the first time you saw the dogs? Just tell me everything about the dogs.
Everything you can about those
Propeller,
dogs.
They're black
and
they
then
have yellow
we're all
glowing
up to date.
eyes, and they
It doesn't
don't
work because we
bite me
don't,
one bit.
as the
When's the
audience, we
first
don't
time
know
you saw
anything
them?
about them.
Well, let's see. I heard them the very first night I was here. I heard them almost every night, howling in the distance. But I didn't actually see them until I'd been here about a week. After that, they started appearing pretty much every other night.
Did they always do the same thing?
When they appeared, did they always do the same thing?
Yes, come to think of it. They always came running up to the house, barking and snarling. They'd lunge at the windows, They'd jump up on the door, they'd run around and bark some more, then they'd run off. What are you getting at?
Sounds about right.
These attacks seem to involve a lot of choreography, which reinforces my theory that you're not being randomly attacked by a pack of wild dogs, but by dogs who've been trained by someone determined to scare you out of your house at Moon Lake.
Yeah, I buy
Who
that.
would want to do that? My closest neighbor lives 2 miles away. My property is surrounded by the state park, but it's off-season, so hardly anybody is in the park. In fact, I bet I talked to a total of 3 people the whole 4 weeks I was at Moon Lake.
That's so that they don't have to animate a bunch of characters. Excuse me. Which 3 people, or what about River Heights? Can you think of anyone there who'd want you to sell your house at Moon Lake and move back to River Heights?
What about
That's
River
a
Heights?
compelling
Can
question.
you think of anyone there who'd want you to sell your house at Moon Lake and move back to River Heights?
You mean like an angry ex-boyfriend or something? Nope, I sure can't.
Oh, Nancy, you got a lot of questions. Welcome to... Well, they didn't make jokes about Nancy asking so many questions back in these days, but who are the people you met? Is there anything I should know? Let's ask about the spark plug.
Your outboard motorboat is missing a spark plug.
Only
Is
what's
there
necessary.
one around here by any chance?
I wouldn't know a spark plug if I swallowed one whole. But you need that boat, Nancy. Right now, it's your lifeline. You can't use your car, and believe me, you can't walk anywhere because all the paths around the house end in this thick, horrible brush.
Great.
You've got to get it fixed. Wait a minute. The bird watcher, he's got a boat. Maybe you could borrow
Oh,
his spark
God.
plug or something.
You
to
gotta
the
find
path
him.
that's to the right as you look out toward the lake from the house, and you'll
Path towards
eventually
the
see
right.
his observation platform. Try him at night. He never seems to be around during the day.
Okay, guess we're gonna sleep through the day, which is great. Is there a spark plug on your car? That's a good question. I don't know where our car is.
Since I'm going to be staying here a while, is there anything I should know about the
We can
place?
look for our car when we look for...
I've got the water turned off because it's
Red's
well water and it needs
thing.
to be tested before I can use it for anything. In fact, if you could get that testing done for me, I'd really appreciate it. Oh,
Yeah.
And watch where you walk in the living room.
Yes,
Some
we
of the
have seen.
floorboards are so rotten you could fall right through. And I keep hearing these faint squeaks and rustling type noises coming from below the floor. I hope you're not scared of mice.
Well, the whole premise of Nancy Drew is for girls who aren't afraid of a mouse, and then it has a picture of a computer mouse. So, that's what's up.
I
Sandpaper.
could
Yes,
really
where's the
use some
sandpaper?
sandpaper. Do you have any stashed away somewhere?
Sure don't. Try M's Emporium. That's on the west side of the lake. And brace yourself if you haven't been there yet. The place is something else.
Oh boy. How do I get
How
your
do I
well
go
water
about
tested?
getting your water tested?
Try the ranger station on the east side of the lake. I've been told you can get some kind of kit there.
Okay. I'm trying to write things down so I don't forget. That is a good question. What kind of bird watcher is only around at night? Maybe a bird watcher who looks for night birds? But there are not many night birds.
Where'd
Tool
all
shed.
that stuff in your tool shed come from?
It's just junk left behind by previous owners. Came with the house. I've been meaning to take inventory and start pitching stuff, but I didn't. If they ever make procrastination a crime, I'm done for.
Oh, that's relatable content. The poem and the dog carvings in the cabinet above the
The wall
sofa.
hanging in the
What's up
living
with
room with
those?
a poem on it, and those dog carvings in that cabinet above the sofa. What can you tell me about them?
Aren't they cool? They came with the place. Sold the clock. Apparently, Malone had them custom made when he built the house. In fact, they're all built into the house. They're still there because you can't move them.
Interesting. Has the clock worked?
Has the
ever?
clock ever worked?
Not for me. Oh, but get this. One day, I was messing with the hands. You know, trying to get them to work. And all of a sudden, one of the 4 little doors flew open. And instead of a cuckoo, this dog popped
Ooh.
out and barked 3 times. It's a doggy clock.
That's awesome.
That Malone, bad as he was, he sure loved those dogs.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
All right. Oh, suddenly music. So I guess we're going, you guessed it. Oh, the music's suddenly quite loud. Into the woods. To look for our car. Some interesting woods. Ah, yes. But this is where Mr. Birdwatcher is. Tip tap, tip tap.
This must be Red's observation
Oh, he's not here at
platform.
night. I forgot about that. Or rather, he's only here at night. Okay. Let's, is that just like end of the road? I guess so. Interesting. And the rest of the woods must be this way. Okay, there's probably like a little cutscene. Oh, interesting. Floorboards. Who would have thought that you could get those in the woods? Let's explore the
Better be
woods.
careful.
Okay, yeah, here we go. We got a T-split, which is... I'm pointing at the screen as if you can see it. Which is just like this situation. Okay. Maybe, I don't know. What do you think we should do, folks? Viewers? My audience? Should we go to... Here are the options. Explore the woods, try not to get lost. Sleep until nighttime, and then go talk to the birdwatcher guy and get a spark plug. I will accept woods and sleep as the two votes. While I drink water, because there's a delay. Exercise your civic duty. Sleeps. 1 vote for sleep. I'm down for woods. Birdwatcher creeps me out. Mood. Yeah, I don't like him. I don't like him either. I don't know why I got so scared of this game as a kid. I was like, I would not play it. It might have been sort of the music as well, because it's not ideal. Don't trust the birdwatcher either. Oh my gosh, yes. Major Shorty vibes. Was his name Shorty? My vote is always for woods. So we got sleep, woods, probably sleep, and woods. Oh no. There's a fifth viewer. Fifth viewer, if you'd like to vote on whether we should sleep or go into the woods. Just do woods. Let's do the woods. Maybe we can find some more firewood. Oh god. Oh, I've already messed up. Here we go. Okay. Oh boy. Let's have a goal, right? Because it seems like there's like kind of only one way to go for the most part of this. Let's go to this stone pillar. Which is just keep turning right until you can't turn right anymore. Great. Bam. I think my spatial reasoning is better than it was when I was a child. Uh-oh. There's a fork. We want to turn left. Oh, there's a log, yeah. Stone pillar. Live it, love it, gotta have it. Is there mushrooms? Huh. This is giving me some Green Bank vibes, which is appropriate, because Pennsylvania is, like, sort of close to West Virginia. Not really at all. Sort of. Okay, so if I do this and then turn this way, there's a dead end. Yeah. Oh god, I just had a memory. I think at some point during this we have to go take pictures of birds in the woods. And it's gonna be a time. Yeah, there's a bird. Hello. I don't think the PDA can take pictures. Unless it can. No. Oh, goodbye bird. Sound of bird flying. Oh god, I'm already lost. Jorf is really missing out on this bird content. Hopefully I won't finish the game today, and then he can come to the next sesh. Yellow bird, yes. Oh, I'm marking this stuff down. Interesting. Okay. Okay, let's go back. This is kind of peaceful music. I don't know why I was so scared of it. Oh god. Is this the way to leave? Yes. Okay, we're back to the beginning. There's another sort of dead end thing. There's probably more birds down there, so we could try that. Bam, bam. Exploring these woods. There's a shoe. Shoe, shoe. Did I mark down the shoe? Sure did. Alright. Oh, that's just where the shoe was. Okay, back to the start again. Yeah, it is vaguely Mulan-esque. I'm also loving to hear those cicadas. Fallen tree. Let's go this way because there's another dead end. I want to mark down all the landmarks that I can. Ooh, ooh. That is def a cardinal. Oh, goodbye. Watch her just right, red bird. Heck yeah, Nancy. I know my bird types. That's a red bird. Okay. Ooh, right across from the fallen tree. There's another log. If we go straight into the right, there's another dead end. Ooh. Loud birds. This way. Yup. Hello, blue jay. Goodbye. Bluebird. Definitely. Okay, that might actually be technically a correct name for a blue jay. Yellow ribbon. Bum, bum, bum. Where's our goal? I guess we're going to the cemetery. Oh, a robin? Orange bird. Oh, that's right. Bluebirds are not blue jays. Blue jays are menaces. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, now I'm just getting a little spooky. Oh boy. No, that was the right way that I was going. Was it? Oh god. See, this is where I'm at. I feel doubt. And then I get a little lost. Love to find that yellow ribbon. Tree stump? Oh god, oh god. Okay, the cemetery should be here. Maybe. Yes, okay, we're not lost. All is well. This is okay, this is fine. Waldo Matthias. Born August 5th, 1876. Died May 10th, 1925. Snooky. Our beloved dog. That is too pixely for me to read. Piff and Paff. Okay. Cool. Goodness. Some more floorboards. Waldo, we found him, everybody. Let the record state, Waldo was here. Marbles. We're so sorry to have lost you. Oh no! I don't like... This is a sad cemetery. Here are the dogs. Oh, do you think this is important information? Should I write down these birthdays? Vitus. 2/8/1924 to 1/29/32. Xander. 8/16/23 1/29. Oh, they all died on the same day. Interesting. I thought, oh no. Maybe that's the day they disappeared? I wasn't fully listening to the lore. April is definitely not the first month. I don't know why I wrote 1/4/4/22. That was my uncle's birthday. Not 1922, of course. I don't know when he was born, but probably not the 20s. Iggy. There are a lot of animals named Iggy in the Nancy Drew games. 11, 11, 19. Well, that dog's a lot older than the other ones. Okay. Iggy, Lucy, Vitus, and Xander.
These
awesome.
look like dog tracks.
They sure do, Nance. A tomb. Amazing. Okay, looks like we can't do anything with that right now, but we did get some sweet, sweet lore about the dogs. Those were really good names. It's too bad we can't see all of them. There's a couple more games with like cemeteries involved, and they gotta come up with some good names. Alright, I'm about to get us lost again. Was the cemetery the only reason to come here? Cemetery is real hard to find. I got lost a bunch of times. Well, we're not gonna get lost again. Probably, hopefully. Tree stump. I should just take a picture of this. Oh god, the sound is moving around in my ears and it hurts. And we gotta turn left. And there's a robin. Don't go towards the robin. Stop before the robin. And then kind of, whoa, I clicked out of the game window. Scoot around. I see the yellow ribbon. Go back this way. Now we can sleep now that we've had a good day in the woods. Log. We want to turn right at the log. Wait, no, we're facing the log. So we want to turn right, yeah. And then we want to turn left to get back, maybe, hopefully, please. Oh, thank goodness. Yay, we made it through the woods! And we didn't get lost. Time for a nap. Oh wait, we can see if we have enough planks to repair the floor. So we can read the post-it note on the wall. 1, 2. Oh, we also got a hammer and nails, which is good. 3. That's enough. That's good. Are we just gonna, like, literally nail these to the ground? I guess so. Is it good? Wow. I'm a little disappointed. But well, that's okay. I mean, she'll be fine. Rotten floorboards. That was what we came here for? Oh, jeez. Well, I'm assuming there's something behind the wallpaper there, but we're not going to deal with that right now. Let's take a nap and then go talk to Red. Red Knot. Who lives... Would there be any reason why we'd need a bucket of water? Probably not. Oh no, he does not live this way. He lives this way. We want to be on that boat. Red, what's up? Oh yes, he's got the good turning around animation that they just reverse.
Well, it's Miss Nancy Drew.
Please do not call me Miss Nancy Drew.
Please, just call me Nancy.
I will if you keep your voice down.
I could knock you out of this tree, bud. That sounds like a fake bird. A cerulean warbler. Really? Are they rare? I don't care enough, so let's just ask about the spark plug.
Did you have an outboard motorboat?
Sure do. Only type of motorized vehicle that's allowed on Moon Lake. Heck, if it were up to me, I'd ban them too. Have everybody get around by canoe. Nothing like the threat of physical activity to keep tourists away.
Jeez, I don't like you. You're not exactly a people person, are you? Why don't you like tourists?
Why don't you like tourists?
I came to see birds, not people. The more people there are in a forest, the fewer birds there are. It's a fact of life. Reason I like to come here is because nobody else does. It's perfect. Not a decent grocery store, restaurant, or motel for miles.
On the one hand, I guess. On the other hand, you sound like a murderer who is just looking for a lack of people. I don't like you, sir. Yes, We are not a fan.
There's no place nearby that
We need a
sells
spark
boat
plug.
parts?
Give us one or we'll
What is
knock you out of the
missing
tree,
a spark plug?
bud.
I might be able to help you out. After all, I was a Boy Scout. Be prepared.
I really don't like him at all. You mean you have a spark
You
plug
mean
I can
you have
buy?
a spark plug I could buy?
Well,
At least she's
so
got a
happens
hammer.
I've got
She
two
usually doesn't
spark
carry
plugs
anything
right
that could
here
be
in my
used as
pocket.
self-defense.
Question is, if I give you one, what do I get for it? I don't need cash.
Oh,
but maybe
jeez.
you
Oh,
can
I
take a few
don't like
pictures for me.
this.
Know how to use a digital camera?
If I didn't know what was going on, I would be like, I have to quit this game because I am not liking what's happening. What would you like me to take
What would you
pictures
like me
of?
to take pictures
It's
of?
birds,
Birds,
folks.
of course. There's a
Thank
couple of
fuck.
birds I'm
Jesus
supposed to take
Christ.
pictures of for Pepsi.
Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have
People for
sworn.
the preservation
I don't
and
have
study
the
of
explicit tag.
birds.
Kids,
You
don't
can
listen.
recognize them by their songs, which are on this tape, which you can play on my cassette player, which you're gonna have to get from M's
Wait, what's
Emporium as
happening?
soon as you get your boat
Pepsi?
fixed. Think you can handle that?
Okay. You can recognize them by their songs, which are on this tape, which you can play on my cassette player, which you're going to have to get from M's Emporium as soon as you can get your boat fixed. Oh god, do I need to write this down? I don't think I need that, but okay.
I know
So
I
I'm not
can.
going to write it down.
Here's everything you'll need.
He probably is swindling people into buying used
M's
cars.
Emporium is up lake on the west side. Not
West
that I'm
side.
trying to get you out of my hair or anything, but try not to come pestering me till you're done, okay? One more thing. You smoke?
Oh god. Well, it's good that Nancy doesn't smoke, but I like her pun response.
Only when I'm on fire.
Oh, you're a spunky one, aren't you? Well, these woods may not look it, but they're tinder dry. One lit match, and the best bird habitat on the East Coast will go up in smoke. So watch what you do. Because if anything like that happens, I won't be looking for birds anymore. I'll be looking for you. Watch yourself out there.
Okay. Well, now I'm paranoid. So,
I'd better wait until daylight.
Nancy, you can pump, like, water from the water pump? Okay. Well, he is very slimy. I want him to not be here. I want him to leave. It's fine. What if he set his tree on fire? No, that's not very nice. We can't do that. Let's wake up in the daytime and head over to either the ranger station or M's Emporium. Local bird watcher makes someone else watch birds instead. This is the truth. Hello? Okay. Water does not work. That could be an issue. Wait. I guess I didn't understand. Where the heck? Oh no, we got a spark plug. Okay. I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy being afraid of that man. Great. Oh, okay. Plus. Oh god. Oh, this is like making sure batteries are the right way. Oh god. Oh god, oh god.
I gotta have some torque.
Oh, Nancy, I know. Okay, help. Which, plus 0. Oh, there's 3 positions. Plus 0, minus. So, like, plus is probably up all the way. 0 is probably in the center. And minus is probably low. But the question is it like, is this picture if we're looking down on it? Yeah, probably. Plus 0. Okay, let's do the quadrant system. 0 plus minus plus. So 0 plus. It's fine if we die, because we can just live again. Great. How do I close that? Oh, just like that. Are we good? We're good. Hey! We did a puzzle. M's Emporium or the ranger station. Well, this is a state park, folks. This is like a big deal. Yeah, let's go talk to Jeff. I remember Jeff. I like Jeff. Ah. Hey! Hey folks. Do you know why this lake's called Moon Lake? It's because it's shaped like a moon. Did you know? Amazing. Oh, this is the game where I learned, what's it called? When the years, Roman numerals. Roman numerals. Did you know that the growth rings on a tree indicate its age? Yes. I did. A burn scar. Prolonged drought causes narrow rings. Okay, good. There's some water we can drink. It's Jeff. Hello, Jeff.
Hello. Can I help you?
Hello, I am Nancy Drew. Are you the park ranger? I think that's kind of obvious.
I'm Nancy Drew. I'm visiting the woman who bought the old Malone place, Sally McDonald. Do you know her?
Sally McDonald? Yes. I've had occasion to write her up once or twice.
Uh-oh. What did she do?
You find her for something?
She littered. Food items, as I recall.
Sally.
An apple core, crust of bread, something like that. She tried to argue that the animals would eat them, but litter is litter. And besides, feeding the wildlife is also illegal.
Jeez. I did not know that.
I'll be sure to remember that.
Being a park ranger can be a thankless job, Ms. Drew. But I know that every time I enforce a rule, I'm helping to preserve some plant or animal, however minute, for future generations of park goers.
I like that. I would respect that. Even if I didn't really know the laws of being in a park. What do you know about the pack of dogs that's been terrorizing Sally? Do you have something I could use to test the well water? Yeah, let's get that
Do you have something
done.
I could use to test the well water at Sally's?
Sure do. Simple to use, too. Just
Excellent.
pump some water into this vial, return the sample to me, I'll send it off, and in a day or two, you'll find out whether or not your water's fit to drink.
That's extremely nice. The problem is the well pump doesn't seem to be working, but it's fine. Does everyone out here have a well?
Does everyone out here have a well?
Everyone who doesn't want to die of thirst does. Hooking up to a municipal water supply is out of the question. Too expensive.
What do you know about the
Oh, I
pack of
wonder if
dogs
Nancy's
that's been
trying to think
terrorizing Sally?
if,
They've
like,
scared her
Sally
so
was
bad that
poisoned or
she's gone
something.
to her aunt's in
If
Philadelphia.
her well water was
Don't
poisoned.
tell me she believes all that ghost dog stuff.
I'm not gonna say I saw them myself because I'm not convinced they're ghosts. Does that mean you don't believe
Does
in
that
ghost
mean
dogs,
you
Jeff?
don't?
There's always a logical explanation for everything. Whatever's out there,
Sure.
I'm sure they're no more and no less than exactly what they look and sound like. Dogs. Living, breathing, very noisy dogs.
Yeah,
Any idea what would make a
they
dog's
probably use
eyes
some kind
glow
of
yellow?
eye dye.
Something in their diet, maybe? Some oddball vitamin or protein.
Could be. Why would they attack Sally's house?
Why do you think
Somebody
dogs would
trained them
attack
to,
Sally's
probably.
house?
Nancy, I
Dogs
thought you
are trained
figured
to
this
do
out
almost
already.
anything.
Have you ever investigated the ghost dogs yourself?
Have you ever investigated the ghost dogs yourself?
Do you always ask this many questions?
Sorry, yeah.
Sorry, it's my nature. But would it be okay if I asked a few more?
I'm a very busy man, Ms. Drew, but I am here to serve the public.
This place isn't exactly your ordinary ranger station.
This place isn't
I guess we'll
exactly
just talk to
your
everybody about
ordinary
everything.
ranger station, is it?
It's also the Moon Lake Post Office.
Amazing.
And it's the unofficial Moon Lake Museum of Factual and Natural History. I've lived here all my life, so I can't help but feel obligated to protect not only the area's flora and fauna, but also its past.
Which is apparently rather colorful. Mail your letter. Oh, you're
Which is
right.
apparently rather colorful.
As a member of the law enforcement community, I prefer to dwell on the positive aspects of history instead of on the activities of a bunch of glorified thugs.
Yeah. Mail this letter.
Would you mind mailing this letter for me?
Not at all.
Do we just give him the letter, I guess? Okay. What do you know about the
What do you
cemetery?
know
Tell
about
us.
the cemetery behind the Malone house?
People are buried there. Beyond that, what's to know?
What was the letter for?
Is Malone
Is Malone
buried
buried there?
there?
He's probably
That's
in the
the rumor.
tomb. The inscription on one of the tombstones reads Waldo Matthias. Does that name ring any bells?
The inscription on one of the tombstones reads Waldo Matthias. Does that name ring any bells?
Not in my steeple.
Would it be okay if I looked around?
Please do. And if you have any questions, any more questions,
Haha.
just ask.
Thanks for all
Thanks,
your help.
Jeff.
Always a pleasure. Oh, and one last thing. The deer mouse population has boomed this year.
Oh, no.
So please take precautions if you're cleaning out any area where they may have nested. They can carry some nasty
That's what the
diseases.
PPE is
Thanks for the tip, Ranger Acres.
Thank you, Jeff. Poison ivy. Who is sensitive? Some people are very sensitive to poison ivy. Forest fire prevention. Use common sense. Don't smoke. Alright. Great. Lyme disease. Oh, geez. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Love to read about parasites. NSF rated, the National Science Foundation? Love it. Oh god. Oh, this is bad news. Oh dear. Ah ha 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 ha. Okay, so so sometimes in these games, you know, Nancy can die by like something hits her on the head or whatever. Sometimes she just does something wrong and has to go home. Here she could literally get like an extremely bad disease. That's not good. Boating. Oh, do we need to read all of this? Probably not. It's a little small for me to read. Do not. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, we can't read the key, I guess. So many opportunities for death and disease. Hey kids, check out Moon Lake's nature highlights. Red-tailed hawk, great blue heron, buttercup, oops, otter, trout, skunk, white-tailed deer, Dame's rocket, chipmunk, gray squirrel, eastern tiger swallowtail, and a cool sun. And there's a duck and an eagle. And a fireplace. That's a very nice fireplace. Okay. What's going on here? Civilian Conservation Corps. FDR, don't care. Yes, welcome to Alyssa doesn't like to read things in Nancy Drew games. Interesting. Tools. Moon Lake, Pennsylvania Logging Company, 1892. Moon Lake School Teachers and Students, 1905. Moon Lake, Pennsylvania Logging Company in the winter of 1888, possibly? Somebody. Albentus Lundquist, founder. Moon Lake, Pennsylvania Logging Company. The town of Liberty, near Moon Lake, 1922. Some people. Park Ranger Francis Bacon Nitz and his wife Zelda Strawberry. Isn't that like... What was the author of The Great Gatsby? His name wasn't Francis. Was it? Why can't I remember? Brothers, blah, blah, blah. Great. Fishing.
I probably shouldn't mess around with this without Ranger Acres' permission.
Yeah. Can I use the computer? Love the Francis Scott Fitzgerald. And his wife's name was Zelda, right? Maybe? Yeah. The mystery. This is just the same thing that's on the nature slideshow. Is there like any secrets in here? Oh my god, that's a little concerning. Glowworm? That's not real. Okay. Health and safety tips. I don't really want to get hantavirus. That sounds really bad. History of Moon Lake. by tribe. Settler colonialism is bad. Early settlers. Oh, there's so much lore. There's so much lore. We'll read all that later. Hey, Ranger Acres, what is up
Thanks for all your help.
with...
Always a
I guess we
pleasure.
can't ask to use that box. Is there a dog? Is there a dog? Where's the dog? I wish to see this dog. Perhaps another time. Okay. I guess we'll go to the Emporium and get a digital camera. And I guess the cassette player. Glowworms? A special vitamin? You know it. My computer is really mad about the boating scene. Hi, it's Emily.
Hey there. Welcome to M's
Hey
Emporium.
there.
I'm Emily Griffin.
I'm Nancy Drew.
I'm Nancy Drew. Sally McDonald said you might be able to help me.
I like helping people. Of course, I like selling them stuff even better. But keep talking.
You know, I think that instead of Moon Lake, this lake should be called Croissant Lake because it looks like it's like a croissant more than a moon. Right now, I need a chainsaw. I don't know. Actually,
Well, Sally
yeah, we
invited
do.
me to come out and stay
To
with
cut
her
down the
for a
tree.
while.
We did
But
find
right
our
now,
car
I
also,
need a
which is
chainsaw.
concerning.
A chainsaw?
What I really need is for someone
What I
to
really
remove the
need is
tree,
for
so I don't
someone
have to
come
do it
out and
myself.
remove the tree that fell in Sally's
I've got a
driveway.
mystery to
I'll
solve.
get Tucker Davis to take care of it. Gotta warn you, though. Tucker tends to do things in his own sweet time. So
That's
how come
fine.
Sally ain't with you?
The ghost dogs.
The ghost dog scared her off.
I told her. I said, Sally, that old house is gonna be nothing but trouble. And sure enough, Malone's hounds have come back. Just when we all thought they were finally resting in peace.
Have you ever seen the dogs?
Have you ever seen the dogs?
Nope. Don't want to, neither. Just hearing them howl's bad enough. Scares the bejeebies out of me.
When was the last time they appeared?
When was the last time they appeared?
Seems like they show up every time somebody buys the place. So the last time would have been 10, 15 years ago.
What can you tell me about Red Knot?
What can you tell me about Red Knot?
Because we don't like him.
Bird watcher. Comes in every so often to stock up on that weirdo food he eats. You know how them tree hugger types are.
Yeah.
It seemed to me that he was more into watching birds than hugging trees.
Probably
Yeah,
seems an
well,
appropriate
whatever.
verb indeed.
One thing's for sure, he's gonna wind up with a dose of buckshot in his hind end if he keeps tramping through people's yards making noises like he just popped out of a UFO.
Yup. Red Knot? The Mothman? We don't know.
Mr. Knott did me a favor, and in return he asked me to pick up a cassette player from
Gotta
you.
get a
Oh
cassette.
yeah, I got it right here. Thought maybe the old coot had forgotten he left it here.
Thanks. Can we not take it?
What
Oh,
else
there we
can
go.
I do you for?
These so-called ghost dogs left very real paw prints. I saw some near the cemetery that's
Are they
by the
not
Malone
ghosts?
house. Have you ever been there?
Can't say as I have. Poking around cemeteries ain't exactly a hobby with me.
Well, this next question is not going to be applicable then.
Does the name Waldo Matthias mean anything to you?
Can't say as it does.
Where do you find your... Achoo!
Whoa.
Bless you. It's all the dust. Sometimes I think it grows on this stuff.
Bless you, Nancy. You seem to be selling
You
everything
seem to
under
be
the sun in
selling
here.
everything under the sun in here.
Best part is, I got most of this stuff for free. See, back in the days of Prohibition, that old Malone place used to be Party Central. Only way to get to and from back then was by boat. And when those boats dumped, on account of bad weather or bad driving or the feds suddenly showing up, well, everything from diamond necklaces to full bottles of
Whoa.
illegal booze sank to the bottom of the lake.
So, it's finders keepers, huh?
That's right. See, recovering objects from the lake bed is illegal.
Interesting.
According to Squeaky Wheel Acres, dragging the lake for artifacts was upsetting its delicate eco-balance. So thanks mostly to his constant squawking, the state banned it.
I mean, that makes sense. Why are you being named a Jeff?
Acres?
Jeff Akers, local park ranger. I keep telling him all this stuff washed up on shore. But does that snobby little stickler for rules believe me?
Sounds like you aren't real fond of Ranger Acres.
I mean,
Jeff
I wouldn't
Akers
believe you.
can take all his precious rules and regulations and take a
Jeez.
flying leap. Now, I got nothing against getting more customers in here, mind you. But I kind of like Moon Lake the way it is. Small,
Oh my goodness,
quiet,
it is
out of the
Mothman.
way. But Jeff Akers, why, there's nothing he'd like better than to see all the lake and all the property around it turned into one big, noisy, jam-packed state park.
Okay, thanks, Emily. Yeah, can we talk about that, like, lower right-hand DVD, which says Neo, so it's probably, like, maybe The Matrix, and also has definitely Mothman on it? Can we talk about that for a second? Oh, I wasn't paying attention, Emily. Sorry. Oh, God. Why would you want that? Why would you want it to be, like, a huge state
He's
park?
the type of guy who likes to boss people around, makes them feel important. So if the park got way bigger and was crawling with tourists, why, instead of giving out maybe one ticket for littering every 2 days, he'd be giving out 12 tickets every 2 hours. He'd be in heaven.
I mean, that's
Well,
not the
hey,
vibe I got
I'm
from
sure you
him.
got better things to do than getting your ear chewed off by yours truly.
I need to buy something.
You want it? I got it.
I don't
As
think
long
we
as
have
you pay
money.
cash, that is.
Right now, cash is kind of a problem for me.
Right now, cash is kind of a problem for me. Do you think we could do some kind of trade out?
You scratch my back, I scratch yours, huh?
I wouldn't like to
Seeing
put
as
it that
how
way,
you're a
Emily.
friend of Sally's, and seeing as how I got some things around here that could use doing, I guess we could work something out. What is it you need?
Do you sell sandpaper by any
It's really
chance?
the only
I
thing.
do, but Mr. Birdbrain was
Oh,
in last
come
week
on.
and cleaned me out. Said he was tired of that observation platform of his giving him splinters in his hinter regions.
Oh, jeez. I've disturbed him enough already. Rather, he's disturbed us.
I've disturbed him enough already. Would anyone else around here have some?
He's your only hope.
Oh my
But
god,
you
he's the
better
only
ask him
person who
before it
has
quits.
sandpaper?
That deck of his is pretty big, and those squares I sold him are pretty small.
Guess I'll see you
He's
later.
sanding his whole deck?
Always a pleasure.
Why? That's not necessary. Oh god. Live bait. Worm. Ooh, god. Oh, that is not... Oh, god. That is really not pleasant. I did not love that. We got the Pretty Forest music back. Oh, Cocoa Kringle chocolate bars. Mothman Matrix is a movie I would watch. Buy a piece of the past. It was fished by legal means out of Moon Lake. Great. Buy your fishing license here. Oh, I guess that was the way to leave. Well. Huh. We got some options now as we're sitting on the lake. We can A, do the bird taking picture thing, or B, do like sleep and then do the sandpaper retrieval to try to fix that turning puzzle. Either way, we have to go back here. What do y'all think? Let's do another vote. I hope this voting thing works. Let's see. What are the voting options? I also dislike the motor noise. It's not good. We got... What were the options? I immediately forgot them. Come on, brain. Yes, we got a lack of water.
I need a bucket.
Burbs. Burbs. 2 votes for Burbs. That's enough for me. Is this the way? Yeah. I know how to fix the pump. How do you fix the pump? Also, welcome. We'll do some bird picture taking in the meantime. Wait, did we get a camera? Is this the... No, that's the cassette player. Is this the camera? Yeah, that's the camera. You have to prime it with your water bottle. Oh my gosh! Genius! Let's do that real quick. Thank you. Have you played this game before? Oops. Like recently, or do you just know a lot about water pumps? Because I do not know a lot about water pumps. Holy cow! No, I just know how to fix water pumps.
I don't need water right now.
Oh, Nancy. What if something got set on fire? Okay, do we have to do that every time, do you think? I guess we'll figure it out. Wow. Fill the file. Oh, you're right. See, this is why I can't play these games alone, because I'll mess up over and over again. Wow. Y'all are really here.
I need to test the water.
Oh. Is she just gonna yell? And be like, no, I gotta throw it out. There we go. Okay. Oh, she threw it out when I tried to pick up the water. Can I just leave it there? No.
I don't need water right now.
Okay. Amazing. Amazing. Thank you. This was a collective effort by the chat. By my very dear friends. Alright. Which birds? I guess we should find out which birds first. Put it in. Press play.
American goldfinch.
That's probably the
Northern
yellow bird.
cardinal.
That's the red bird. Yep, got it.
Red-tailed hawk.
Oh, goodness. I don't think we saw a hawk.
Western tanager.
Okay. Uh-oh. I already got lost. Oh no, we're good. I'm looking for the yellow bird. Goldfinch song. Beautiful. Oops. Gotta get that camera ready. What's up? How do I take the picture? Oh, it just does it automatically. This can only hold 6 photos. Great. Okay. 1 bird. Done. Yeah, there's only 4 birds here. And the yellow bird is very isolated. So I guess we can go get the red bird and then blue and then orange. But I'm already lost, unfortunately. Okay, let's get back to where the bird was. So we'll have the option to turn right. We want to turn right and then immediate left, and then we're good. Okay. Do 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 do. Boop. Do 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 do. Going through the woods. Going through the woods. Wait, where are we now? We want to go this way? Yep. Yeah, okay. Then we want to go left and then just keep going left to get to the red bird. Great. Bam, bam. Here we go. There's sounds of a crow. That rhymed. Cardinal. There.
I must have scared it.
Oh, geez. How did we not scare it? Maybe I went too fast. Well, that's a bummer. The bluebird is if we turn left at the fallen tree. But where is it from the log? Oh, it's right there. Okay. I don't think these guys are scared. I once took a very close-up photo of a blue jay in Greenbank. Click. Yeah, it just automatically does it. Awesome. Cool. Let's keep going. Get that orange bird. Turn left. Boop, boop. We weren't supposed to take a picture of a robin, were we? Did he say robin at any point? I can't recall. Okay, that was like 3 birds. I guess we gotta rewind the tape.
American goldfinch.
Got that one.
American robin.
Oh, he did. I just forgot.
Blue jay. Northern cardinal.
Okay, so we just have to find out a way to not scare the cardinal.
Red-tailed hawk.
And find a hawk.
Western tanager.
And a tanager. Western tanager. Did we not get one? I guess not. Oh, now we can't see our photos. That's fine. What do? Maybe there's something hanging out at the cemetery now. Or maybe not. I think we gotta turn around. Oh! Hello! Where'd it go? Oh, hello, friend tanager.
Missed it.
Dang! Heck! No! Were we too slow? Were we too fast? It's not clear. Is there a hawk over here? Nope. Well, uh-oh. Oh, goodness. Well, I've lost that bird, folks. Well, at least we got 3. If I'm using the stereo to my benefit, it sounds like it's coming from the right, but... Peep, peep, peep.
I must have scared it.
Okay. My strategy must not be correct. Does anyone know how not to scare birds? Do we have anything in our inventory that might help? We've got a pen. We've got some personal protective equipment. We've got a bottle of water. I can play the bird song to the bird. Maybe I'll just go, maybe I'll talk to Red about it. Oh no. Okay. Welcome to Alyssa's speedrun through the forest, where she will try to get through back to the starting point without getting lost. And it shouldn't be too hard.
Tweet, tweet!
Oh god, Nancy. Saying tweet tweet is not gonna work. Oh no, we've just turned around. Turn left. Oh, I already did that. Turn right. If you get motion sickness, look away. Oh, that was quick. Tweet, tweet, indeed. That scared me a fair bit. Okay. What do we have now? We have the water test that we can give back to Jeff. We can now successfully clear out an area that was mice. Where there was mice? Were mice? This is definitely a door. I don't know why Nancy isn't like, a door. We need sandpaper for that. We could call Bess. What do y'all think? What is the next logical thing to do? We got a lot of options now. Some of which I don't know. Bark. 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 Yeah, I don't think I know how to do that puzzle yet. We're jamming. Either water test or back out for burbs. Let's do the water test. Get that over with real quick. Click, click, click. Click, click, go. Sorry for boat noises. Hello, Jeff. We have brought the water. It might not be good water. Oh, there's a little US mail thing. Here's some water.
I have that water sample. What do I do with it?
Just give it to me, and I'll take care of it.
Thanks for all your help.
Always a pleasure.
There's now a dog that was not there 1 second ago. Oh my goodness. Hello. Hello, good dog. Is this your dog? Oops.
You're back.
I noticed you have a dog.
I noticed you have a dog.
That's Yogi,
Yogi.
who never goes out unless he's on a leash.
What? He's about the same. He looked nothing like the ghost dogs. Do you have any other dogs? He seems very well trained.
Very well trained.
I hope you're not suggesting I trained Yogi to
Oh
run around
God,
in the
Nancy,
middle
all
the
of that
night
was not nice.
houses.
Thanks for
Nancy,
all
you
your
know
help.
that's not the ghost
Always a
dog.
pleasure.
Can I like pet the dog? No, I can just look at it. Oh, that's a good dog. That's a real good dog. What is... That's just pad paper. Okay.
I probably shouldn't mess around with this.
All I want to know what it is.
Richard
It's a
Brewster's
box. Yogi is a good boy. Yogi is the best boy. Best dog I've seen in this game so far. Yogi's gonna save our life. I sure hope so. Yogi's saving my life right now. Okay, water test over with. What now? What do? What do, fam? Exit? I don't want to go back to M's Emporium. Get those birds, but they flew away. I'm scared. Oh, maybe there are birds that are out at night. Concept. Let's do that. Maybe, are hawks active at night? I don't know anything about birds. Let's check out the woods at night, and then we can also ask Red, hey, how do I not scare these birds? Red is, of course, the other way, but that's fine. Same general area. Okay, we're definitely gonna get lost. I guess we just gotta explore the whole woods again. I'll stop if I hear hawk sounds. Do nothing. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I'm supposed to be able to find, like, fishing bait at night. Pretty sure hawks are diurnal. I'm gonna need a definition on diurnal. Does that mean they are during the day? Because nocturnal means night. That's still a shoe. That has not changed. Active during the day, not nocturnal. Awesome. Well, yeah, I mean, I never hear any birds at night where I live. But there's gotta be something. There's gotta be a reason that you can go into the woods at night. Which log is this? This is this log. Maybe we should go to the cemetery at night. That doesn't sound like a great time. Oh, this would not be the right way to go to do that. This would be. Hello, ribbon. Turn left. Bam. What now? Turn left again. Oh god. Sudden mono sound. There's another tree stump over here. Oh, there's not. Oh, there's the tree stump. Doot, doot, doot. Cemetery at night. Are there any ghost dogs here? Nope. Are there any ghost dogs here? Nope. Huh. Well, it's time to leave the woods. This was a fruitless effort, but one that I had to try to satisfy my curiosity. We're not going to get lost, because I'm a pro. Just like in that other game, The Captive Curse, where there was a woods element. Let's see, I'm looking at the log, I need to turn right. Yeah. I only got lost a couple times, and then I got out. Okay, we gotta go this way. Yes, it would be very good to have Dwarf here. Bam, 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 bam. Why is there so many clicks to get here?
You find all the birds?
No.
I found some birds, but no matter how quiet I am, I've been scaring other birds away before I can take their picture. What am I doing wrong?
You're wearing those clothes. That's what you're doing wrong. You need to blend in.
I want him
like
to
me.
leave. Delete.
Go back over to M's tacky tourist trap and get yourself some camouflage gear. Only sensible thing that money grubber carries.
But we don't have money to buy the gear. Give me your
I'm sorry to
sandpaper
keep
also.
bugging you, but I need some sandpaper. Emily said you might have some.
Here, take it and scram. I was just about to call in a meadowlark. That was always Ruth's favorite.
Was
Oh,
Ruth your wife?
Lore. Nancy, you know better than to ask questions like that.
Good heavens, no. My wife had no patience for birding. Ruth was my dog. Border collie. She'd hear a meadowlark, and by golly, her ears would perk, and she'd cock her head, and she'd just come as close to smiling as ever a dog could.
Well, I'm very, very happy for you and your dog. Was she the only dog you ever had? Or did many people
Do
around
many
here own
people around
dogs?
here own dogs?
Not really. Most people don't bother. The place is surrounded
Yeah,
by
that
park
sounds
land,
like
and
something you would do
Ranger
if you were
Acres
hunting
just
birds.
loves enforcing the leash
Bring your
laws.
dog birding.
There it is again. Take your sandpaper and go sand something, okay?
That's what I'm about to do. Mean man. Click, click, click. So that was like 10 clicks. That is not necessary. Alright, well, let's just get this sanding thing over with.
Stuck.
I'm about to sand it, Nance. Alright. Well, I'm not sure what to do for this puzzle just yet. But we do have their dates of birth and death. Oh, wait a second. There was that poem about like, the seasons, which I can't get to. Hello, please spin. Hello, please spin. There we go. Let's see. One of them was born in February, the other in August, another in April, and another in November. Which one of those is summer? The August one. Winter, probably February? But that leaves November to be fall. And April to be spring, which I believe. Interesting, okay. Thought that said Igloo like my fave villager. Mood. Igloo's a good little penguin. Leaves that appear on a fresh spring tree. Fresh spring tree. Make my birth different from the other three. When swans drift by on shimmering blue. I'm the one who plays in the summer dew. When autumn's call brings out the deer, it is I who howls on mornings clear. And when winter comes and birds take flight, look to me to sleep through the long gray night. So that's definitely got something to do with the dog's birthdays. But I don't know what that means for like which direction they should face. North, south, east, west? Was there any reference to the cardinal directions in the poem? Oh goodness. I don't know how to get to the point in the house where you can turn towards the poem. There we go. Not sure. Not sure. Well, what can we do? Got the water testing thing done with. Guess we could sleep until daytime and then go get some camouflage clothes to go do more bird picture taking. Let's do that. Emily, please give us some clothes. She's gonna make us do another errand. Did she make us do an errand before? Did I just miss that? Because she said it was gonna be like a trading, a barter system thing. M's Emporium. Wow, that really, it's just like on the water. I didn't notice that last time. Hello.
Howdy, Nancy.
I need some camouflage gear. Oh, she was like, get sandpaper.
To make a long story
Gotcha.
short, I need some camouflage gear.
Got some right over here. One size fits all. But I'm running kind of low on bait.
Oh, jeez.
So if you go out and get me, oh, say a dozen little critters, I'll give you the camos.
A dozen?
You got a deal. So, what kind of bait do you need?
Worms, spiders,
Great.
beetles, grubs. Anything that wriggles on its belly will do.
I
Just look under
don't
stuff.
want.
Rocks,
I
logs,
don't want
dead
spiders.
leaves. Should be able to find 12 in no time.
A worm? I'm down with worms. It's clamming time. You're dang right, it's clamming time. Except this is better than clamming. Do I need some kind of permit? Probably not. They're worms.
Some kind of permit?
Things ain't quite that bad around here. At least not yet. Now, if Jeff Akers' daddy was still around, you might get arrested for cruelty to animals or some such nonsense. Joe Akers used to be the deputy sheriff. Real critter lover, that one was.
A worm? That took me a second. But that's great. A worm permit. Joe Akers is Jeff's father? I don't even know who Joe Akers is.
Joe Akers is Jeff's father?
That's right.
Guess I'll see you later.
It doesn't mean anything to
Keep
me.
on trucking.
Goodbye, Neo Mothman. Okay, well, now we gotta get some worms. M. Benson Aviation. Miller gets you there. XA. Alright. Well, let's see. Let's, I guess the map said we had to, like, go at night to get the worms. Which makes sense, I guess. Lots of bait along the way, especially at night. So that means we gotta go to bed. But whenever the game encourages you to go to bed, that probably means there's gonna be some kind of, like, event that is scary. Maybe it'll be fine. No, we're good. Okay, it's worming time, folks. Let's get those worms. There's a rock. No worms beneath the rock. Just gotta make sure. Just gotta... Chirp, chirp. Crickets? No crickets. Where are the crickets? I hear them chirp, chirp. Worm? Are they still chirp chirping? What about this rock? Glowworm! Glowworm, glowworm. Wait, am I supposed to be to believe that the glowworm was making the chirping noise? That's a little concerning. It is good music, which has now kind of subsided. Oh, worms. Chirp, chirp. 2 worms? Okay, 3 out of 12. Please go back. We're wandering through the woods, looking for worms that glow. Hello. Oh boy, there's lots of noises. Lots of woods noises. We are looking for some worms. Is there worms under here? Rather, are there worms? Maybe I was just over here. Getting lost already. Oh, the sound. It's not going great. Chirp, chirp. Oh, cricket. 2 crickets. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 7 more things. Any worms? Does this tomb harbor worms? Nope. Any worms here? I love how detailed the grass looks. It's pretty dang neat. But then you zoom in and it's just like someone did it in MS Paint, which is great. Like, it looks super neat. It's cool to know that something that looks so cool can, it's just a single pixel line, sort of. Okay, where are the worms? We need to see them. Oh, that was weird. Got some graphics challenges. Give us the worms. Worm reacts only. No worms. The worm search. The search for worms. Finding a worm. Let's see. Which log is this? This one. I didn't keep track of which ways we went. Let's go, I guess, back the way we're at already. And then left. And then we can go around to the other side of the entrance, because I don't know if we went that way already. Hello? Nope. No worms here. Here is the entrance. We already checked all these rocks. Can't remember if we went this way though. Maybe we must have. Yeah, this is really some good spooky music. Do we check these? Maybe I should have kept better track. Any worms? How's everyone's day going? Did you find any worms in your day-to-day life? Or crickets? I did not. But the other day, enjoying the ND content. Thank you. Thank you very much for being here. Yes, thank you everyone for watching. We're currently looking for worms if you just joined us. Also, for timing purposes, I'm gonna go probably for another like 45-ish minutes. And try to be done by, how does time work? 3:30, 3:45 my time. And we probably, hopefully, will not have finished the game by then. A couple days ago, there was a cricket loose in my house. Oh no. That's a bad time. That can get very annoying. There was once a cricket in my middle school, in between the walls of my math classroom and like the classroom next door. And we heard it all the time. And I remember it very much annoyed my teacher, which is a bummer. Have we gone this way? Where are the worms? I feel like we've looked at like most of the woods and we've only found 5 things. Okay, we're back at the fallen tree. We've looked at like everything over here. We've looked at both of these logs, this one and the other one. I don't like that they have puzzles like this, where it's just like, now you have to go look for something in a very confusing place. Good luck. Is worming a multi-night experience? It definitely could be. Oh, there's a rock. I think we might have to... What do you find worms outside of the woods? Dang. Y'all are thinking outside the box. Let's bet on both those things being true. And... Which way do I turn it? Right, and then immediate left. Oh, I hope this is the way out. Yeah. Let's, we'll check around. We can definitely check the, tarp zone.
Those look too rotten.
Well, maybe there will be worms. Maybe not. Is there, like, oil? What if... Nope. I bet there'd be worms down here. A worm zone. Okay, we gotta keep that in mind. That was a genuine surprise. Okay. Oh, I was gonna check the other side of the house. We also haven't been bothered by the ghost dogs in a hot minute, which is probably good. Hello, worms. Are there any worms? I'm not going up there. I don't want to talk to that man right now. Or ever, really. Maybe we sleep and come back during the day and see if there are worms during the day. So that's another option. If we don't see worms in the, we'll try at this test location. Chirp, chirp. Worms! Oh, we've got some worms, folks. 2. Oh, I guess that was just 2 worms total. Okay, so glowworms come out at night, but regular worms are out during the daytime. How many things? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We only have 5 left. Any worms here? Tweet, tweet. Nancy? Nancy, can I ask you something? Did you think there's gonna be a bird there? I've never been more disappointed in Nancy Drew than this moment. I guess we could come in here in the nighttime. So we could go worming during the day too, indeed. Anything that would help us with worming? No, there's absolutely nothing left in there. Alright. Well, let's go for it. Tweet, tweet. I want that to be my, like, text alert tone. Just Nancy yelling, tweet, tweet. Hello, worms. Oh my goodness, so many worms. That was definitely more than one worm. Come back, worms. Peep, peep. So we can't get any of those coveted bird photos just yet. Heck. I guess I gotta click, click. Chirp, chirp. Are there crickets too that I can't see? Or are they over there? Ha! Good. Oh, that's a beetle. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. Only 2 more things. The text alert should be, it's locked. Honestly, that's one of the best things about this game. And one thing that is not great about this game, well, I guess another good thing is the Nancy's checklist fun times. Ooh, okay, 1 more. Don't like that. Of her. Can't check that off yet. Haven't done that yet. Okay, worms. We only need 1 more worm. And I'm already kind of lost. Do we look at all these rocks? Oh, yes. Oh my god, no. No, I don't like that. That looks like a beetle from Animal Crossing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got 12 things. We're done. We're free. Free from the woods. We can leave. Emily, please give us camouflage clothing in exchange for these 12 bugs. So we can take pictures of birds. Did I say Sally? I meant Emily. I can't remember. Zoom in, zoom in. Zoom in, zoom in. Okay. Hey, what's
Nancy,
up?
How's the bait finding coming along?
I'm not going to say the second thing. Because I don't want to think about that.
Right here.
Here are 12
now,
beings.
You done all right for a city gal. Here you go. Hope whatever you're hiding
Oh,
from
no.
won't get you. How you holding up?
Great.
Any word from Tucker, what's his name? He hasn't been by to move that tree yet.
I'll give him another call. But like I said, the man marches to the beat of another drummer. A very slow drummer.
Guess I'll see you later.
Always a pleasure.
Bye. Okay. Well, thanks, Emily. Also, I didn't really like her statement about hope that whatever you're hiding from doesn't get you. That is a good idea. We should go check on the water test. Zooming across the lake. Here we go on the lake. It is time to go on the lake. I don't know why suddenly Little Mermaid came into my head.
You're back.
Hello. Where's your dog?
Where's Yogi?
In the run out back. Even out of
The
sight,
run?
he's
What's a
under my
run?
full control, as park rules require.
What about the water test?
Have you gotten the results back from that water sample I left with you?
I meant to call the Department of Health today for a status report, but frankly, I've been way too busy.
Oh, we're gonna have to help with chores.
Sounds like Moon Lake could use 2 rangers.
If I were in charge of just 10 more acres of parkland, they'd give me an assistant.
Oh my
and I
God.
could devote more time to the acquisition of more land and eventually put Moon Lake on the map as one of the biggest, most popular parks in the state.
The Parks Department could buy the Malone
Why
property,
didn't the
yeah.
Parks Department buy
That's
the
probably
Malone
not 10
property
acres.
instead of Sally?
She outbid them, the cheapskates.
Well, if those dogs scare Sally away for good, other people are bound to think twice about buying the place. The bank will lower its price, and you'll have your land.
You're insinuating things again, Miss Drew.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I really am. It's just that Sally's my friend, and I'd really like to find out why someone's doing this to her.
Tell you what, if you're serious about making amends, there's some boxes by the computer labeled with dates.
Yes.
They're
a
from the
puzzle.
estate of a local history buff. She kept everything from newspaper clippings to old photos to recipes for apple crisp. She put everything in envelopes, then numbered them by year using Roman numerals.
Amazing.
Just put the envelopes in order by year with the earliest date in front. Oh, and if
Earliest
you're
date in
rusty
front.
on Roman numerals, there's an entry on them in the computer.
Great. I'm a little rusty on Roman numerals. Okay if I read what's in the envelopes?
Okay if I read what's in the envelopes?
Don't go reading anything until you're through, or take my word for it, you'll never get finished.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's me every time I try to organize something.
I've been trying to take pictures of birds for this guy named Red Knot. Ever met him?
Oh yes, the Birdman. I'd stay away from him if I were you.
The Mothman? Sure hope not. Why, is something wrong with him? We know the answer to that, Nancy.
Why? Is something wrong with him?
He's a fanatic. He's got it in his head that Moon Lake would be the best bird-watching venue in the world except for one thing. Too many people. Believe me, if there was a way to get this park shut down and all the homes on the lake torn down, he'd do it in an instant.
Yikes.
Thanks for all your help.
Always a pleasure.
Well, I was looking forward to seeing Yogi, but that's okay. He's a bird, Nancy.
Let's see. Jeff said the envelope with the earliest date goes down in the front of each box.
Okay, let me just real quick brush up on my Roman numeral knowledge. You think it's in History of Moon Lake? Health and safety tips. I mean, what else would it be? Famous recipes? Some dogs? What? Many celebrities from the East Coast spent time here, including Florence Ziegfeld, famous producer of Broadway musicals and reviews. Really? That's not true. This is a fake place. I don't know why I was like, Okay, great. Roman numerals. Great. Okay. Oh, we can't even view all of them on screen. Oh, yes, we can. I equals 1. V equals 5. X equals 10. Look, this game is educational. Don't let anyone tell you different. L equals 50. C equals 100. D equals 500. And M is 1000. Great. Okay. Is there any more info? Yep. Oh, wait a second. Oh no, stop going, please. In Roman numerals, anytime a letter representing a smaller number is placed in front of a letter representing a larger number, the smaller number is subtracted from the larger number. Yeah, okay. Haha, Civilian Conservation Corps. Okay, funny. Yeah, this is why I couldn't finish this game as a kid, because I was like, I don't understand Roman numerals. And that's just how it is. Okay. Oh boy, y'all. Man Crush Monday, MCM. Here we go. So it might be a good idea to, like, leave them the way... No, that's not going to work well. I was going to say, just, like, translate them all. MCMX is bigger than MCM. Earliest dates in front. And then MCMX, and then probably MCMXV. L is 50, C is 100. What's Ned? What is Ned Nickerson doing in this filing cabinet? Is Ned in this game? Ned isn't even in this game. We can't call him. Actually, we should call Bess Marvin when we get back to the house and see if Ned does exist in the game. Okay. So let's just like, oh, no, here's a good idea. We could look at each of them and say, like, see which of the 4 date ranges they fall into, and then we sort them from there. How does that sound? MCM, X, CVII. That's a lot of things. MCM would be 1,100. Oh, I got you. No, that's 1900. Yeah. MCM would be 1900. XC, that would be 100 minus 10? 90? VII. 5, 7? 1997. Okay, that goes here. Unless I'm wrong. Yeah, I guess we could just, like, take for the year of my birth. MCM. What would MCM be? That sounds easy. That's 1900, right? Yeah. That's, like, gotta be the earliest. Because 1900. Okay, MCM XLI. That's 1900. What's XLI? That would be 1051. So 50 minus 10 is 40. Add a 1. 41, 1941. That would go in this category. I wish you could just, like, hold on to one. Yeah, okay. MCMVII. MCMVII would be 1908? 1908? Yeah. Okay. MCMXV would be 15? 1915? MCMX would be 1910. MCMLI, that doesn't belong here. MCM would be 1900, 1951. So that goes here. MCM XLV. So MCM again is 1900. XLV would be 1055. So 50 minus 10 is 40. Plus 5 is 45. That would go here. MCM XI. That would be 1911. 10 plus 1 is 11. Yep. Cool. Okay, so these are like almost in order. We have 1900, 19... Oh, wait, no. That's 1908. That's 5 plus 3. 1910, 1915, and 19... Oh no, math is hard. There we go. Okay, first column, done. Hopefully, unless I messed it up. Okay. MCM XIX. That would be 10, 1, 10. So 19. That's probably at the end of this one. MCM XII. 10 plus 3, 13. That probably begins at the beginning. XXV. 25? That doesn't belong here. Wait. XXV. Yeah, it probably goes here somewhere. Let's just put it on top. I know the one that I just moved doesn't go here though. MCMXLI. What's XLI? 50 minus 10 plus 1, 41. So I guess that does belong here. What's LX? 50 plus 10, 60? Well, that goes over here. This one looks like it could go here. MCMIV. Uh-oh. That looks like it should go here. That's 1904. Yeah, okay. Shouldn't 1915 be in the second column? Yes. 1915. It should be here. XIV, XV. Ye. Okay. And then... Wait, he said earliest dates on the bottom? Earliest dates in front. Oh, heck. I gotta switch them all up. Man Crush Monday. Bam. So that's 1900. Oh no, this is right. Oh god. Oh goodness. 1900, 1904, 1908, 1910, 1911. Awesome. 1913. Let me just switch all these up. So 1913, 1914, 1915, 1917, 1919. Second column is good, I think. Now we just have to sort out what's going on here. That's got a lot of X's in it. And I think anything with an L, unless it's like the L is the last letter, probably should go in this last column because L is 50. What is MCMXLI? Oh no. That's in the 40s because XL would be 41. Yeah, we're good, okay. XLI and XLV. MCM LXX. What's LXX? 50 plus 10 plus 10. That belongs in the last column. So probably does this one. Yeah. Anything with XXX should be in third column because it's the 30s. That makes sense. Okay. Cool. So let's just get this column in order. Is there anything in the 20s? Maybe not. This is the 20s, right? 1925? And then we have the 30s. Oop.
Now that they're all sorted,
oh,
I can do
geez.
some reading.
I guess the last one was already in order. I didn't even do that on purpose. Well, that was handy. Thank you everyone for your help. Is this an important date to note down? MCMXLI. I'll translate that later because I still haven't learned. 1941. Yep. The Belafonte Star, February 13th. Philadelphia mobster dies in Leavenworth. Mickey Malone died yesterday of liver failure in the federal penitentiary at Leavenworth, Kansas at the age of 52, born in Newark, New Jersey. Duds and Suds. Compared to other gangsters, Malone kept a relatively low profile. His desire for privacy was enforced by 4 large dogs. He was rumored to be involved in everything from rum running to gold heists. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Good to know. What about this one? The Lewistown Gazette. Is the gangster about to become Moon Lake's newest resident? Rumors are flying thick and fast that Mickey Malone, a self-proclaimed captain of industry with far more ties to gamblers and smugglers than to legitimate businessmen, is building a house on the north shore of Moon Lake. Secrecy has shrouded the project. Even the workmen have been sworn to silence. Waldo Mathias, the agent spearheading the Department of Justice's investigation of Malone's activities, had only this to say. If he is indeed building a house on Moon Lake, I suggest he live it up while he can, because the place we're going to be sending him to ain't on no beach, and he's going to be there for a real long time. Mr. Malone could not be reached for comment. Alright. Is this a different thing? No, that was what I just looked at. Oh, jeez. Is this a different thing? Yes. Gangster nabbed at Moon Lake residence. Oh, I'm not reading these in chronological order. Sorry about that. Arrested right at his Moon Lake property. In pajamas. Excellent. Wearing only an overcoat over his pajamas. Swept out the door into a waiting car. Good guys finally got the last laugh. He'd done nothing wrong. He said he'd done nothing wrong. Oh. It's this latest one. Dragging ban is a drag for Pennsylvania treasure hunter. There's gold in them thar sandbars. At least that's been the experience of Emily Griffin, owner of M's Emporium on Moon Lake in central Pennsylvania. Agent Waldo Mathias. For the past 10 years, she's been dragging a heavy net back and forth along the bottom of the lake, uncovering and bringing to the surface relics from the 1920s. Diamond tiaras, skeleton keys, cognac, rare Art Deco bracelet, referring to the wealthy guests of gangster Mickey Malone, who built a home on the lake. Got some major Gatsby references there. Built a home on a lake through parties. There was a picture of F. Scott Fitzgerald. See, that's why I forgot what his first name was, because it's always F. Scott. Made close to $20,000 selling her finds, and in 1997 money, that's a lot. Last week, her windfall came to an end. The county in which Moon Lake is located passed an ordinance making the recovery of objects from the lake bed illegal. Jeff Akers, who oversees the state park. Eco-balance of Moon Lake is simply too delicate to ignore. Ms. Griffin begs to differ. Whole thing's just plumb ridiculous. Alright. Heck, by getting it out of there, what is this? Money won't get flushed down this toilet. Watch the Septics Roadshow. Monday nights on the Plumbing Broadcast Service. Oh boy. So maybe down, but I ain't necessarily out. Okay, we learned some lore. That's pretty cool. What now? We were probably supposed to do... Why did I come here again? That is not what PBS stands for. Oh, we were going to check on the water test. Did we get all the... Oh yeah, we got the camouflage equipment. Hello, Jeff.
You're back.
I did it.
I finished putting all those envelopes in order.
Excellent. Thank you, Miss Drew.
Wait a
and
second.
To show my gratitude, I've got something for you.
Thank you, Jeff. I also... So I could have just opened those envelopes and seen what the years were on the things, not in Roman numerals. Perhaps that would have been slightly easier, but it ended up being pretty easy anyway. Whatever. Chances are it doesn't involve Roman numerals, does it?
It doesn't involve Roman numerals, does it?
No, it's an honorary Junior Park Ranger pin.
Oh!
I keep them on hand so I can give them out to children whom I see demonstrating respect for park rules and regulations. A little bit of
Heck
positive
yeah.
reinforcement. Unfortunately, I don't get to give them out that often.
Oh no.
Oh, gee, thanks, Ranger Acres.
Nancy,
Thanks for all your
you got a
help.
cool
That's why I'm
pin.
here.
Why are you being mean? That is a great question. Can I not just take a picture of the hawk? There's nothing that says I can't. Oh, dang. Hot dang, it won't let me. Well, that's a bummer. Wait, can I take it from here, maybe? No. Also, the duck's in the way from here. Okay, well. Damn, I thought we could fool that creep. Yeah, me too. Unfortunately. I mean, maybe there'll be a hawk sometime. I'm very surprised that my internet is like making this work. If there's like, if it's buffering a lot for anybody, let me know, because that might be on my end, and I can fix it. Oh, that's probably the tree that fell down. There we go. Yeah, it's stream quality. No, oh, it's flawless. Holy cow, that's weird. I'm doing this via Wi-Fi. Quite proud of my home Wi-Fi. I guess the game isn't that, Wait, I'm not looking for worms anymore, I'm looking for birds. Game isn't that beefy, so...
Here, birdie, birdie, birdie.
Nancy, that is literally the opposite of helping. I'm so sorry, but it's true. Amazing. Thank you, everyone, for your feedback. Okay, I just exited back out of the woods because I don't want to get lost. What birds do we still need? We need the cardinal. We scared the cardinal. The tanager, we scared, which was the second yellow bird. Probably the one up here. And we don't know where the hawk is. So, cardinal is red bird, all the way over here. So turn left and just keep going straight or left. Okay, Nance, you can do this. Here we go. Cardinal song. I guess I'm wearing the camo. Beauty. Amazing. Cool beans. Great. Now, at the fallen tree, I should go straight out from the tree, which means I'll likely have to turn left. Yep. And then there's a log, and I want to turn left at the log. And I guess the birds I've already taken pictures of are gone, which is kind of a bummer. But good for not getting confused. Oh god, I don't like it when the audio does that. It's very unpleasant. Hello, little bird. Ah, he's very pretty. Click. Awesome. Now I'm just missing a red-tailed hawk. Where the heck am I gonna find that? You know, I have a feeling. It's probably at one of these, like, tree stumps, or stone pillars. Well, it wasn't at the tree stump, because that's where the tanager was. But if I get back to the stone pillar, I'll check it out. And if I can't find it there, I think I'll sleep and then talk to Red. Because it might be like some kind of event needs to happen to make the bird be there. Maybe it's by the shoe. Okay. I got lost again, but it's fine. Okay, I don't want to go towards the tree stump. And after the tree stump, I'd like to turn left. Yep. And then we want to go this way. Where am I going to? The stone pillar. The log. Actually, let me just check out what's down here. Nothing. Complete dead end. I want to go this way? I never remember. Left of the fallen tree. Goodness. That sounds like an angry squirrel. Well, let's check out the shoe.
Nope, no hawks.
Oh, dang. Nancy had the same idea that I did. What about... I've run into another log. That's fine.
I don't see any hawks.
Sad. What else is over here? Just a dead end. Well, is there any landmarks over here? Not really, just a red bird. And I don't know if they would put the red bird in the same place as the hawk. Hopefully this is the way out. Yeah, oops, I've gone too far. Okay, well, I mean that was pretty good. We got 2 more birds. Now we're just missing 1. Now it's time to take a CCD quick nap. If this is afternoon, maybe it's only a morning bird. That's true. I'm not sure there's the tracking of time within a day, but I could be wrong.
How's the bird watching coming along?
Where's the hawk?
Just can't seem to find a red-tailed hawk. Any suggestions?
Well, there's gotta be lots around here. You haven't been going around wearing sunglasses and earmuffs, have you?
No, Red, I haven't.
No, Red, I haven't.
Well, according to my bird map, they like to nest in the big tree that's just to the southwest of the Malone house. I suggest you park yourself nearby and wait. Bound to spot one sooner or later.
Big tree to the southwest.
See you in a while.
Watch yourself out there.
Okay, bye. I think the waking up in the PM is like just nighttime vibes. But maybe if we woke up just like in the morning. Okay, wait. First I'm gonna figure out what direction is southwest. From the house. Southwest of the Malone house. Like that way. So potentially I have to look from the other side of the house. Ah. That's a big tree. Can I look from the porch? Okay, well I'll do that during the day. Because I don't know if hawks are out at night. It has been confirmed that they are diurnal. Alright. Boop, 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 boop. Get that sweet pick. Can we stand in another place? Maybe I can sit in his tree watching spot. Guess not. Isn't this sort of southwest? Or do I not have a good sense of direction? What's up in the shed? Has anything changed? No. Still gotta get into the cellar. That's okay. It'll give us something to look forward to for next time. Okay. How does directions work? West is like that way. East is like that way. So west is just like directly back from the house. But not really, right? Because this is like the back of the house. I thought this was the side at first, but... Okay. So if the house, like, faces south, which it seems to do, then... like this?
Well, I don't see any hawks, but this is probably the tree Red was talking about. At least it was the tree.
Oh! Oh, good
That
grief.
sounded like a hawk.
Sure did.
There it is. I better get a picture
Where?
before it takes off.
I don't see it. Oh. Hello. A speaker? On the roof. I looked away for a hot sec.
Hey, what is that hawk standing on?
That's a good question, Nancy.
That looks like a speaker.
Oh, don't take a picture of it. Oh gosh. Whap.
Huh?
Oh god.
I better get out of here.
Oh dear.
Arms and legs are tied. I can't move.
That's bad news bears.
At least I can kick. If I
Oh,
could
boy.
just get that scythe down, I could use the blade to cut the rope around my wrists and free my hands.
Just what? Oh god. How about that? Yeah, that's on fire. Is that good? What's this? What does this do? Okay, we're probably... Oh. There we go. We're probably gonna die. But don't worry. Ah! Well, that was handy dandy.
I can't just let this thing burn up.
Oh,
I've
Nancy,
gotta
don't
put it
worry.
out.
Oh god. Okay. Only you can prevent forest fires. I can still hear the crackling. That's a little concerning. Get the bucket. Get the bucket. Go, Nancy, go. World's worst rule pulver machine, indeed. Oof.
I need a bucket.
We got one, Nance. Don't worry. Go, go, go. Hit. Oh, that was fast.
What in blazes happened?
Oh my god.
I saw the fire from my platform and came running. You weren't in there playing with matches, were you?
I was looking at birds, and then I noticed something on the house, and the next thing I knew, I was locked in the tool shed and somebody was setting it on fire.
Ooh.
Whoa, you're not making much sense. Probably smoke inhalation or something. Come talk to me after you've cleaned yourself up and gotten some sleep. I need to tell you something.
Somebody tried to kill you?
I'm a little
didn't say
suspicious
that.
of him.
Somebody knocked you out, locked you in a shed, set it on fire, and you think they were, what, just pulling a prank? Wake up and smell the hostile vibes, Nancy.
Wake up
I
and
guess it's
smell
just
the
hard for me to
hostile
believe that
vibes.
Anybody would consider me to be that big a threat.
I should have never let you stay there by yourself.
Sally, I'm fine. I feel bad about your tool shed, though.
Who cares about the shed? It was full of junk anyway. I'm glad to be rid of it.
That's kind of the way Ranger Akers saw it, too. He showed up right after the birdwatcher did and ticketed me for burning refuse in a manner that endangered park property.
What?
That man is
Jeff, no.
Emily was nice, though. She came by right afterwards and wouldn't leave until I drank the tea she made for me.
Look, Nancy, one
Okay.
more time. If you want to leave, just say the word and I'll come get you.
Sally, one more time. I'm fine.
Well, then promise me you'll be careful, okay?
I promise. I'll be in touch.
You better.
Well, I think we should call up Emily and be like, hey Emily, remember when I was like I need a chainsaw? I'll take that chainsaw now, and then I'll wait until the dead of night when Red goes up into the tree and cut the tree down, and he'll be like, what's happening? The tree is falling. And I'll be like, yes, it's me, Nancy Drew. Local person who gets revenge. Guess what, folks? It's time for everyone's favorite part of the stream. Calling Bess Marvin, our hero and savior.
Nancy, how's it going?
Bess!
Hey, Bess. How'd you know it was me?
Telepathy, of course. Just another of my many talents.
You are so full of it. She got caller ID, Nancy. So now, instead of hanging up on the geeks that always call her, she just doesn't answer the phone.
Very funny.
Oh,
So
wow.
what's up?
Well, I don't know why things are twitching around like that. Some nights this house gets attacked by a pack of dogs.
Believe it or not, on some nights, this house gets attacked by a pack of dogs. Sally's so scared of them, she left me here by myself.
Did you say dogs?
She couldn't have, George. Dogs don't attack houses.
They were dogs.
They were definitely dogs. They came out of nowhere and started leaping at the windows and scratching at the doors like they wanted to get in.
Maybe that was just their way of being friendly.
These dogs were not friendly, believe me, and they had glowing yellow eyes. A birdwatcher I ran into said they were ghosts.
Ghosts?
The man who built
Ghosts?
Sally's place on Moon Lake was a gangster. The birdwatcher said that the ghosts of his dogs show up every time someone new tries to live here.
The place is haunted by ghost dogs?
Like there's such a thing as ghosts. But it does sound like you've got another mystery on your hands, Detective Drew.
Oh boy. There's a private cemetery. I guess we'll just tell them
There's a
everything.
private cemetery in the woods
Goats?
out back.
What if there
Malone
were
and his
goats
dogs are
instead of
supposedly
ghost
buried
dogs?
there.
Creepy.
Oh yeah, there were paw
And
prints.
there were paw prints
Ghosts
in the
can't
cemetery.
make paw prints.
Fresh paw prints.
Are you sure you're going to be all right there by yourself? We'd volunteer to drive out there and keep you company, but unfortunately my car's in the shop, and you know what a scaredy cat George is.
That's okay. There's really no room, and believe me, living conditions here are pretty primitive.
Scaredy cat, huh? You're gonna pay for that remark, dear cousin.
Moon Lake is gorgeous, but
Moon
it's so
Lake is
remote.
gorgeous.
The park ranger is the closest thing they have to a sheriff around here.
Park ranger? What's he like?
Which, as we all know, is Bess's way of saying, park ranger? Is he cute?
Not true, George. Nancy thinks everybody's cute, so what will be the point?
Is that
Anyway,
true?
Nancy, you were saying?
I don't know about that. Yeah.
His name's
Yeah.
Jeff Akers. He's very helpful, polite, efficient, knowledgeable.
Sounds boring.
In fact, he probably knows more about the area than all the other residents of Moon Lake combined.
Sounds very boring.
What's he know about these alleged ghost dogs?
He thinks they're just plain old dogs that for some reason like to run around at night scaring people.
And what does Detective Drew think about the dogs?
I think Sally had good reason to be scared of them. I don't blame her for leaving, which leads me to think that maybe that was the whole idea.
Somebody had those dogs attack Sally in order to scare her away?
Why would
Yep.
anybody do that? She was there for less than a month.
You'd have to be a total creep to make enemies that fast. And Sally's one of the nicest people I know.
Ooh, Nancy! Speaking of cute guys, Frank and Joe Hardy called. I filled them in on where you are and what you're doing, and they're dying to hear from you.
Oh my god, y'all. We can call the Hardy Boys. What are they
Oh,
up
yeah?
to?
What are they up to?
Compared to you, nothing. As I was telling them about this latest case of yours, I could hear them turning green with envy right through the receiver.
Their number is 280-555-4865. Bess didn't recognize it when they called and almost didn't answer the phone.
Good thing my cousin here has a memory like an elephant, huh?
What's that supposed to mean?
Call them, Nancy. They're dying to hear from you. But remember, Frank's cute and all that, but George and I want to hear from you too.
Yeah, no fair discussing the case with them from now on and not with us. Promise you'll keep us up to speed?
I promise.
Oh boy. We don't need a hint, but
This birdwatcher
yeah, we're
I
doing
met
this
has
on
got me
Senior
taking pictures
Detective.
of birds
I'm so
for some
proud.
survey he's doing. He's a bit of a grump.
Does he live nearby?
No, he just kind of hangs out in the woods. In fact, I only see him at night.
Interesting. He's in the woods at night. The
Mhm.
dogs are in the woods at night.
Mm-hmm.
He have had a reason for wanting Sally out of the Malone house?
Maybe. From what Ranger Akers told me, Red would like everybody around here out of their houses. He thinks there's too many people at Moon Lake and it's ruining the bird watching. Ranger Akers called him a fanatic.
Fanatic equals suspect in my book.
Indeed. And as mentioned in the chat, he is a total creep.
Get this. It turns out that Jeff Akers will be one happy park ranger if Sally sells her Moon Lake property back to the bank and they wind up selling it to the Parks Department.
You think he might be responsible for all this ghost dog stuff?
He has a motive and he has a dog, although it doesn't look at all like the dogs that have been
Yeah,
scaring
I don't
Sally.
think having
But
a
it
dog
shows
is
he knows
a piece of
something about
evidence in
dogs.
this case.
Better pull out your suspect list and pencil him in, Nan.
I still say you guys should lighten up on him.
Did I mention
Well
that
water.
all the water in Sally's house comes from a well?
Ew, really? Does it taste like rotten eggs?
Not all well water tastes like rotten eggs, Bess.
I don't know if it does or
Though
not.
many does.
Because the well is so old, I
Many
need to get
do.
the water tested before I drink it.
Good plan. Nothing will wreck your day faster than a nice tall glass of contaminated water.
Yep. We don't need a
Bye,
hint.
you guys.
See ya. Bye.
We're strong. Okay. 1, 2, 8, 0, 5, 5, 5, 4, 8, 6, 5. It's time for the boys to be on the phone.
Hello?
Hey, Joe. It's Nancy.
Nancy, how's it going? No, wait, don't answer that. Talk about the weather or something.
The weather?
Yeah, that'll give me time to grab the other phone and take it outside. Frank's washing the car. He'll kill me if he misses anything. Here, wait a sec. Take a break, it's Nancy. Hang on. He's putting the hose down. He's drying his hands. He's walking over.
Nancy, hi. What's up? Bess and George say you've got another mystery on your hands.
Or should we say, on your paws.
They
Haha.
told you about the dogs?
We made them tell us everything. Pumped them dry.
As you may have guessed, we're not
Well-
exactly rolling in detective work here.
We
So
haven't
you're
called
living
Bess and George
vicariously
before
through
this.
me.
Ah, whatever.
It's not the first time, sad to say.
What conclusions have you reached so far, Detective?
Ghost dogs are very well trained.
If nothing else, those ghost dogs are very well trained. I'm watching to see who owns and or trains dogs around here.
Good plan. But don't forget, a really smart perpetrator is going to make it look like he or she has no connection to dogs whatsoever.
But then a really, really smart perp might have dogs all over the place and not bother to hide it, because he or she would figure you'd never suspect anyone so obvious.
That's a good point. Reverse psychology. No, it would just be two reverses. Emily Griffin doesn't
Emily
seem to have
Griffin
any
doesn't
dogs.
seem to have any dogs.
Which could mean she's a suspect or not.
Up on your suspect list. I'd move her down. You know, Joe, something tells me we're not helping.
I'm convinced that someone is using those ghost dogs to scare Sally into abandoning Malone's house. If I can just figure out why, I might be able to figure out who.
Never hurts to look for motive.
Malone and his 4 dogs are supposedly buried in a little cemetery near the house. They've all got headstones inscribed with when they were born and when they died.
That's interesting. Did Malone have family?
Not that I'm aware of.
Then who had the tombstones inscribed?
That's a good
I
question.
don't know, but it had to be someone who had access to Malone's house and property after he died.
Sounds like this latest puzzle of yours is still missing a few pieces.
Later,
Yep.
guys.
We'll be waiting.
I'll say. Well, let's see. I'll say we'll go for another 15 minutes. Just go until 4 my time. It's probably late for some of y'all. If you have to run, feel free to run. I think possibly this stream is recording itself, so you can go back and rewatch it if you want. But if it's not, then I'll have to figure out how to make it auto-record next time. Were those gas cans always there?
Hello there. I owe you an apology. After you came up here looking for those red tails, I gave my map a closer look and realized it was more than 50 years old. Reason you can't find them is probably because their favorite nesting tree is gone. Finding that hawk's gonna be harder than I thought, so why don't you just give me back my camera and I'll take it from here. It didn't get burned up in that fire or anything, did it?
Somebody clobbers me over the head and then tries to barbecue me, and all you're worried about is your camera?
Somebody clobbers me over the head and then tries to barbecue me, and all you're worried about is your camera?
It's a very expensive camera.
I am gonna knock you out of this tree, sir. I never noticed those gas cans before.
I never noticed those gas cans before.
I ran out of gas. So much for being prepared, huh? Well, that's all I wanted to tell you. I'm sure you've got places to go,
Yeah, that's a good
things
question.
to see, people to pester.
We did take a picture of that speaker.
You'll be happy to know that I did get a picture of a red-tailed hawk. So here's your camera back. I got all the birds.
Thank you, Nancy. Nice work. You're a credit to your generation.
And you're a discredit to yours, sir.
See you in a while.
Just remember, eyes open, mouth shut.
Just remember, look behind you because Nancy's gonna get a chainsaw one day. And you better watch out. Oh boy. Well. What now? What is there left to do? Let's see, there's 4 ways to face all of these things. That's like not that many directions. Oh, it is a lot of directions. I should know that better. Birds. Bluebirds. Oh, wait just a second. Is this an informational clock? Let's see. At 2 o'clock, we got bluebirds. Then, at 4 o'clock, we got pink swans. Also, that's not the Roman numeral for 4. I just like to note. They messed that one up. At 8 o'clock, we got bluebirds again. And at 11, green trees. But those are like in different positions. It was 1st, 3rd, 4th, and 2nd. Are they the same every time? Yeah. Is that a clue? Potentially. Please spin faster, Nancy. Oh, you mean the, It does seem suspicious that that's wrong. Okay, so things are connected. Leaves that appear on a fresh spring tree make my birth different from the other 3. So they're in an order in this poem. So it's trees, swans, deer, and birds. But we saw the birds twice, and we didn't see the deer at all, from what I could tell. 2 o'clock, birds. 4 o'clock, with the wrong Roman numeral, swans. At 8 o'clock, birds again. And at 11, trees. Interesting. Huh, and the wallpaper also is like birds, swans, deer. This guy liked puzzles, didn't he? The only other thing I can think of is using north, south, east, and west. Maybe that'll be a fun little brain teaser for the next stream. I don't know when I'm going to stream next. Maybe like next Saturday? But we can all come up with our hypotheses and then we can try to solve the puzzle next time. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, can we investigate? What were the months we were talking about earlier? Oh, that was their birthdays on their headstones. Which was... One of them, Vitus, was February 8th. Xander was... not October. The 8th month. August 16th. Lucy was 4/4, April 4th, and Iggy was 11/11. Do they match the hours on the clock? I think they might. 2, 4, 8, 11. They do. Aha! So... we know... Hold on, I need another page in my notebook. 2 was the bluebirds. I'm just gonna go ahead and say birds. 2 was birds, and that corresponds to Vitus. 4 was swans, and that corresponds to Lucy. 8 was birds also, and that corresponds to Xander. So Xander and Vitus, which both had birds, might be facing the same direction. And 11 was trees, and that was Iggy. Interesting, interesting. So Vitus and Xander should be facing the same direction. I mean, in theory, that makes it a little bit... Oh, because the numbers have to do with how many times you click to rotate. They sure could. Let's see. 1, 2. This would be 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Lucy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. That was a good try. I just don't know what the bird swan tree thing has to do with what direction they should be facing. Should we look at the poem again? Will that be helpful? Leaves that appear on a fresh spring tree. I keep saying spring. Spring tree. Make my birth different from the other 3. When swans drift by on shimmering blue, I'm the one who plays in the summer dew. When autumn's call brings out the deer, it is I who howls on mornings clear. Could it have to do with the position of the sun at each of these times of day? Like mornings, night. Well, I guess morning and night are the only things. So east and no direction. I guess west would be night. But that's still only 2 directions, because the sun doesn't really go towards the north and the south. I mean, we are in the northern hemisphere, so it's always in the south, but yes. Let's take a look at that clock again. North winter, east spring, south summer, west fall. Could be. Huh. Now it's deer. Oh! Here's the lore. depending on what direction the dogs in the case are facing, it changes the thing that shows up here on the clock. I think that's what's happening. Right? That's how this works? Okay. So... Okay. Everybody in the chat going, oh... That's a big mood. That was my brain. Yeah, we want to get them to match the poem. Oh, the clock has to go all the way around. Okay. Poem, 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 poem. Okay. Okay, so probably the poem would be in the same order as the four little guys. So, tree, swans, autumn's call brings out the deer, and when winter comes and birds take flight. What's the wallpaper of one wall a deer? Yes. Oh, wait. Oh my goodness. Okay. Whoa. Well, we gotta draw a CCD quick map. Okay, wow, this is a deep lore. So this wall is a deer, has many deer on it. The back wall, it's hard to see. Maybe it's just like the wings of the house. Wait, do all of them have all of it on it? Oh no. There's deers everywhere. Dang, that would have been so good. It can't just be trial and error, right? Like, the different seasons matched particular figurines somehow. I'm not sure. I thought... Wait a second. There's a deer and the swans. That's it, and we can't look up or down. Next spring is Vitus. It doesn't say anything in the poem about that. It could be their birthdays. Yeah. Oh, that's what you were saying. Sorry. The problem is we've got February, April, August, and November. So, like, February and November are sort of the same season, unless you count November as fall. But that's, like, not what I would think of as fall. It shouldn't just be. November is fall. Okay. Then that would work. So... then I guess the order of the dogs would be Vitus was, oh god, that's on the other page of my notebook. Vitus was February, which would be, is that spring then? Astronomically? Iggy was fall, November. Feb is winter, alright. Oh, April would be spring, yes. Winter. Bum, bum, bum. What was the third one? Lucy. Lucy is April, which is spring. And then the last one is Xander, which is August, which is summer. Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere, y'all. So, okay, gotta look at the poem again. This is a very fun end of stream. Blah, 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 blah. The lore. Leaves that appear... Wait, why am I looking at this again? Oh, how do I know what direction to turn things? I know which dogs to turn to correspond to which seasons. My brain broke. Might be trial and error time. I think you're right. Alright. Let's see what's up. So, tree, swans, deer, birds is what we want. What do we got right now? Deer. 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 They're all deer. Okay. Which makes me think, because they're all facing forward, right? So deer is forward. What if I move Vitus to be facing that way? The problem is these things are on the opposite side of the house, so it's like tree. Deer. Should be tree, deer, deer, deer. Great. So tree is, they're facing right. So that's good. We wanted the tree to be first. Then let's see. Iggy we wanted to be... I don't remember which one Iggy was. It's unclear. Oh, wait. We can see. Oh, this is like too much for my brain to deal with for some reason. 2, 4. That was Lucy. Okay. And then 8. 8 was Xander, and Iggy, the second one. Okay. I think I got it, y'all. I still don't know which directions correspond to which things, but that's fine. Iggy... We want swan, so let's just try backwards. Let's see if that is the swan direction. Tree, great. That's gonna stay deer. This is gonna stay deer. Please be swan. Yes! Oh, we're getting lucky, folks. Great. Then, we want the third one to be deer, but we want the fourth one to be the birds. So that's probably this direction. Yell-ha. Going. Spinning. Tree. Swans? Oh no, we want this one to be deer. Birds. Excellent. Swans. We did it. Did we win? Did we win? Why didn't we win? Did we do it wrong? Did we do it? I guess we did it wrong. Check hidden door? Oh. Why did the dogs not open left to right? That's a great question. Because, well, the order they go in is 2, 4, 8, 11. Which corresponds to Vitus, Lucy, Xander, and Iggy in that order. Which is not the same order that they're in here. Wait, okay. Oh, wait, is it just supposed to be in, like, our numerical order? Like, 2, 4, 8, 11 should be tree, swans, deer, birds? Yeah. I thought it was, like, in going around the clock, but that makes sense, reordering it for the poem. Okay. Oh my goodness. There's a bug outside my window. It scared me real bad. Okay. So, that should be tree. The next one we see should be swans. So that would be 4. 4 corresponds to Lucy. Lucy should be in the swan direction. What is the swan direction? Does anyone remember? I know this is the deer direction. This is the tree. Is this the swan direction? I stopped writing it down. Let's check to see if it's the swan direction. Oh, I don't know why I turned that way. Is spring swans in the poem? Maybe? Oh. Summer. When swans drift by on the shimmering blue, I'm the one who plays in the summer dew. And autumn was deer. There's like too many connections here. Yeah, there are too many variables. I don't know why they did this. Okay, we're checking the second dog, and we want it to be swans. Good. Then the third one is birds, but we want it to be deer. And that would be, I'd have to change Xander, oh god, to be in the deer direction, which is forward. And then Iggy is the only one left, and he should be left, funnily enough. Okay, this has got to be right, and if it's not, I don't know. Ready? 2. Tree. 4. Swans, I think that's right. 8. Deer. 11. Birds. Please? Please? Please be open. No! Oh no! Panic.jpg mood. Well, y'all, I'm too dumb for this. There's too many things. I almost want to look up a walkthrough to just figure out why I'm wrong. Did I mess up? Somebody tell me if I messed up. I will look at anything. I will show you any poem. Dog birthdays correspond to hours on the clock and also to seasons. Yes. Seasons correspond to symbols. Yes. For the poem. Should I just write that all out? Just so that I have it? 2, 4, 8, 11. Vitus, Lucy, Xander, Iggy. And then in the poem, sorry, I'm writing in my notebook at the same time as trying to navigate. So 2 is winter. 4 is spring. 8 is summer. And 11 is fall. We need to make the right hours match the right symbols. Right. Okay. So, winter is birds. Got it. I got it, y'all. Spring was tree. Summer was swans. And fall, or autumn, was deer. Okay, so that means, according to what I've written, that means birds need to go at hour 2, tree needs to go at hour 4, swans need to go to hour 8, and deer need to go to hour 11. Okay. There we go. That is correct and also different from what we've done before. Now we should have each dog matching a symbol. Yes. Vitus should be birds, Lucy should be tree, Xander should be swans, and Iggy should be deer. And I should have recorded what direction each of them was. That might be the only trial and error part of like which direction. Yeah, which one is the bird direction? Forward is deer, tree is right. I mean, why don't we... Well... I guess if we look at the clock now, at 2, the 2 corresponds to the dog Vitus, and up comes trees. So, oh god, it really has to turn around the whole time. So Vitus was trees, so we know that the tree direction is to the right. Oh, heck, I already knew that. I already had that written down. Okay. Yes, we got it. 4. 4 is swans. And that's Lucy. So what direction is Lucy facing? Bum, 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 bum. Lucy's back. Swans is back. And thus the dog that is facing to the left should be birds. Okay. We got it. We have all the puzzle pieces. So, starting with Vitus. Vitus needs to be birds. Birds is facing left. Iggy. Iggy needs to be deer. Deer is facing forward. Lucy needs to be tree. Tree is facing right. And Xander needs to be swans, and swans is facing backwards. Oh! Oh boy. We didn't even need the clock. We did it, folks. With the power of teamwork. Yay! I guess we're going. Oh, we have a flashlight. Yay! Okay, we're downstairs. Should we leave it a cliffhanger here? Should we say, I'll save the game, and we'll come back next time and explore the basement? Hopefully there'll be like a significant part of the game left. Would folks be okay if we left it at a cliffhanger? Mostly because I have to run to the bathroom real quick. And I don't want to be like, let me go do that and come back. And also, it's probably dinner time for people. Yeah, this is what we get with Senior Detective. It's a four-step process. Let me save the game. Okay, here's the next vote, is what do we name the save game? What do we think? I'm gonna put 01 just as an index. Ah, yes, no underscores available. Alyssa ND. That would be great. Oh yeah, by the way, my name is Alyssa. This is Alyssa ND. Gals plus the world! Perfect. Can I make a plus sign? No. It's okay. Gals plus the world? Oh gosh. My keyboard's got a lot of issues with like the keys N and S, and also like D. It just types a lot of them. The waddle. 01 gals plus the world. Great. Save. I think, yeah, games save. Great. You know what? Stop making fun of me. Fine. Gals plus the waddle. You get what you ask for. Yes, replace the existing save game. Your game has been saved. Alright. Thank you everyone for watching my first ever stream on Twitch. I really have to pee. I really should have thought about that. About like taking a quick break. I hope that you all have a great rest of your day and that you come back next week. I can't leave the game. Okay. Come back next week, probably at the same time. I had a great time. I hope you all did too. My dutiful viewers. Dutiful? That's definitely not a word. Maybe it is. Make sure to follow. Hit that subscribe button. I don't know if that exists. No, I think it's just following. Don't subscribe to me. I think that's a money thing. Yes, if you follow the channel, you'll get notified when I go live. This is so weird. This is like the future. Check out the Her Interactive games. I am not sponsored by them. Although Her Interactive, if you're out there, dutiful's definitely a word. That's good to know. Yeah, Her Interactive, if you're out there, give me a follow. And tune in next time. Maybe next Saturday, same time. 1 p.m. Central Time. I'm just gonna hit stop streaming and maybe it's gonna stop. I guess we'll see. Bye everyone. Love you. Have a good day. Peace out.